Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me there, Drunk Simming? Hey, Metal G. Good to see you, man. Hello. Ah, no music. Interesting. There it is. Yeah, I've been working on my audio, guys, but 30 seconds to go. Hello, everyone. Hello. Good to see you all. Good to see you all after a beautiful, beautiful, sunny, very hot weekend already. Guys, good to see everyone here. First, I need to close up something here because I see my own mug full in my face. And God, I'm ugly. Anyway, good to see you guys. AJ Drunk Simming, Sharabelle is here as well. Sharvin, hope you had a wonderful birthday, my friend. Hope you had a wonderful birthday. So yeah, JM Knights, of course, man, dude. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is good to see you guys after a long, long weekend. Now, today, first of all, thing is, it has become pretty hot in the Netherlands. So I installed an AC unit in my office so we could keep playing through the entire summer. Yay! Otherwise that might have been a problem. However, if you guys hear a kind of noise in the background, I'm not sure if you do right now, but it should be filled out. Let's hope so. If not, yeah, we should be good. Elron McBong, good to see you, my friend. Hello, hello, hello. So that's a little housekeeping notice right there out of the way. Second of all, sorry for the kind of hectic start with the audio. We are working on, as you guys may know, a new show called Sim Talk, and there's a slight buzzing, but it should be okay. Yeah, sorry for the slight buzz, but yeah, it's the AC unit, and basically it means that I can keep playing, and I'm keeping my Rastafarian Nini's cool. So that's a good thing. guys, it is, as I said, sorry for the audio start. We have been working on the audio and try to make it also work for SimTalk. So that is coming quickly. And not only that, yesterday I was... well, actually, I asked a few guests around, and we may have a big one to start out with. Actually, Fabio confirmed he will be one of 2 first guests on the show. Yes, the first guest will be the flying Fabio himself. So yeah, we already start off with a good start, basically with Microsoft Flight Simulator royalty. So yeah. Let's imagine the AC audio is the engine sound. Probably it will drown out during the flight itself anyway. I hadn't actually thought of that there, Cherubel. That is pretty funny, actually. That is funny. But then again, it is a very cool 20 degrees Celsius here, so I can keep drinking my coffee. Yay! Hot beverages even through the summer. Yes! It needs more show. It does. But yeah, guys, Flying Fabio will be our first guest. And that is pretty cool in my opinion. That is pretty cool. So yeah, that is one thing. Of course, today's flight, we will continue from Istanbul. We landed, if you guys remember, on the Eurasian continent last Friday. That was the thing, guys. We actually left Europe. We left the European continent, so it's basically now down into the Middle East. And there's a thing about that, because as you know, the European continent had the save point for Innsbruck. So there's a second save point coming up, and that means Middle Eastern part. Now, we already had 2 suggestions. One being Jerusalem and one being Beirut. To be honest, Beirut sounds pretty cool, actually. But yeah, guys, it is up to you. You can suggest for now, right now, if you want, locations for my save point, and the admins will tally that up. During mid-flight, we will do a poll. And you guys get to choose what will be my next save point. I do not choose my save points. That's up to the community. That's up to the chat. That is up to the cabin crew. So that will be one thing that is happening during mid-flight. The other thing is, of course, we have to start out the flight in Istanbul. That's where we start, and we are headed south today. But first things first, guys, there was a tiny little update. Let's switch over to that. Boop, there we go. Tiny little update. There was a hotfix for the 787, so actually the 787 does get a little bit of love already. They're working on that. The fact that they actually gave that a hotfix was kind of a surprise to me, actually. To be honest, these things usually take a little while, especially because they're considered, you know, add-on planes and not that interesting. I forgot to turn on my light on this side. I am bright and shiny. There we go. So yeah, it's but it's a thing, guys. So definitely, it kind of took me by surprise that they actually released this as a hotfix. That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. So that gives me good hope for the future with the development of the 787 and all the other planes that were included in the premium version. Because that's basically the statement that they made. So that's a good thing. Now, on to what are we doing for today? Let me see, guys. This is our flight for today. We are starting off near Istanbul, flying all the way south. Then we're headed off here to Sart, or Sardis. That is a location where there is there's a Greek. There used to be a Greek settlement there, or Roman settlement there. That's pretty cool. There, we're flying over that, and it's a gymnasium. Actually, the remnants of a gymnasium. So that's pretty cool. And hey, Bizarro, good to see ya. And we will be landing in Izmir, south of Izmir, actually, right there. So yeah, it will be a nice flight today. And tomorrow we will be continuing our flight down alongside towards Antalya, which is pretty cool as well. So yeah, that is what we're doing today. All right, guys, I say let's get the... Oh, and I've got a new special thing to show you guys, which is really cool. Why is it suddenly started? I think it started to rain. Huh, interesting. So this should be interesting. That's funny. Hey, evil worm. Good to see you, my friend. Hello, hello, hello. So, yeah. Once again, guys, if you want to join my flight, you can download the flight plan always from the Discord channel. The server is, as you guys can see, North Europe. Right there. If you want, if you just see automatic or something else, just select, click on it and select North Europe. You should be fine. Alright, the runway is quite... I'm not saying it. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Amica is going berserk on that. No, no, no. I will not do it. You cannot make me, chat. You cannot make me. So, yeah. Okay, guys. Let me see. Yeah, so we'll be starting out from there. There are a few people there already. I can see AJ Rawlings right there. Sharabelle, Amica is there. Drunk Simming, of course, as well. Hello, 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 guys. Yeah. But there's something really cool going on as well. So, let me punch fly. There we go. Yeah. Let's do that, shall we? Couldn't give you a timeout. Are my mods actually timing each other out? That would be hilarious. That would be hilarious. The formation on the runway is looking cool. I'm very, very interested to see how that looks like. But it should be pretty cool. Oh yeah, guys, so I'm really stoked, man. We are heading south. We are headed towards Africa. We are flying through a large part of the Middle East, which means, as I said, guys, you can choose the next save point for the Middle East. For the Middle East, we already have Jerusalem. We already have Beirut. If you have other suggestions, just post them right now in chat. They will be picked up by the mods. So we have, or either contact the mod. That's fine as well. You know. So the mods are Drunk Simming, Amica, and of course Ween. And yeah, it's if you can't beat them, join them. Moist Life. Hashtag Moist Life. Oh, good lord. Yeah, it is pretty bad, actually. I did not suspect this. That is pretty interesting. Now, what I wanted to show you guys. First of all, I installed, as you may see, I installed actually the tiny nameplate mod. That is pretty cool. So it's no longer, my screen is no longer cluttered. It should be looking a little bit better. Evil Worm, have a question for you. Do you know a tool that can give me all the frequencies used for voice communications for an airport? Actually, I think that is partly integrated into Little Nav Map, if I'm not mistaken. I think if you select the airport, you can also see the frequencies. So it's basically, I think it's Little Nav Map has that as well. Little Nav Map is pretty extensive. So it is an incredibly good tool. Look behind me. Drunk Simming is right there. Wow! Holy the moly. Yeah, that is one hell of a lineup already, guys. That is one hell of a lineup. Has a nice collection of frequencies. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But the thing is, guys, now you may have noticed a few things. First of all, I have the integrated pushback right there, which is pretty cool if you're flying large planes. In this case, not so much, but it's handy to have that. Yeah, Little Nav Map, it's completely free there, Evil Worm, and it's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. But look at this, guys. Navigraph charts. Hello, hello, hello. Now, I have to push this out. Unfortunately, you cannot see me sign in, because that's not a good thing. There we go. But, no. Let me see. There we go. I have to now enter a code from Navigraph, and that is... I'm switching that over to here, so that will look... Yep, there we go. That should be it. Then I approve it on the web link. Okay, I can close the browser. And let's push this back. No. There we go. Now, how cool is this? How cool is this? we actually have Navigraph on screen right there. That, what a nice bad weather. Yeah, it's not a good start flying in Turkey actually. But how cool is this, guys? This is a fully functioning, working version of Navigraph. I mean, we have everything right here. And it's working. It's working perfectly. It's working absolutely perfectly. That is pretty cool. This is included in the beta right here. This is included in the beta. You can, yep, I will redeem that. There you go. Going to take this fun little hobby a bit further. Ordered some radio equipment. Ah, nice. So to real chatter while I'm flying. That is excellent to hear there, Drunk Simming. Undock it. Yeah, you can. Basically, I no longer need to run Navigraph as a separate window. I will be doing so because, I will be doing that because the thing is that you guys see it as the map on top, of course. That is the Navigraph map. But for this purpose, if I want to show you guys, for instance, the approaches, for instance, for runway 6, usually I had to take it out and take it in. Now, I can simply zoom in and you guys can see what exactly is going on. How cool is that? How cool is that? I can easily pull up maps for you guys, show you everything you need to know. This is a really cool feature that Navigraph just included. Now, for those that are wondering, it is for now it is still in. Yeah, this is not working properly, I think. You have no favorite set. Yes, I know I don't. But how do I get that back? I need to get it back, yeah. Alright. Unload and maybe load. I don't know. How do I close this? I can't close this. Well, then I maybe do that. Nope. And it loads back in again. Oh, that's awesome. Right. So this is pretty cool, guys, and pretty big actually. This is pretty big, especially if you are flying, for instance, routes and stuff like that. You can easily get. Oh man, Bizarro, thank you very much there for that Prime sub, and Cro-Magnon himself, thank you very much for joining the cabin crew, my friend. I really appreciate that, Bizarro. That is pretty cool. Welcome, man, to the cabin crew. You can always use your free Prime sub to our channel if you want. So yeah, it's free, but you have to remember you have to resub each month. Awesome. So yeah, but this is cool, guys. I like this a lot. This is yeah, it needs a little bit of work, but yeah, this is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. So but yeah, I'm gonna close that one off. Now, what are we going to do today? We are going to set a few things. First of all, it is below 14 degrees outside temperature, so we have to set the pitot heat. That is pretty important. Of course, I can turn off the landing lights. There is no need for those. Let me see. I set the altitude. I'm going to set it to 5,000 feet, just in case. The PFD, I'm going to set the wind options, as always, to option 3. I'm going to set the first bearing to GPS, right there. That's 26 nautical miles. The flight plan I pull up there, it's a relative short flight plan, actually. It's not that big. And we should be flying out into beautiful weather once we leave Istanbul. So that should be good as well. Alright, I'm setting that back. This one goes to VFR. There we go, 1200 L back. And what I'm also going to do is I'm going to set my references right here. I usually don't do that, but this is the first time I'm actually going to do that. Adventurer, good to see you, man. Hello. So yeah, of course we have to activate it by pressing the button and then using the big one outside there. So I'm going to set my VR. And I'm going to turn that on. We're doing excellent, my friend. And I'm going to set my VY speed for climbing. That is good. And I'm going to set my barometer right there. Because I'm going to set this. This is the minimum. I'm going to set my minimum to the Izmir airport where we are landing. And that is 410 feet actually. So I'm going to set that already to 410 feet. There we go. That is my minimum set right there. That should be all done. All right. And we are, I think, good to go, guys. Yep, I think we are. So let's get this puppy on the road, shall we? Here we go. Neos! Good to see you as well, guys. Good to see you. Here we go. We are off. We are moving. We are grooving. And yeah, we are basically... it's wet. It's I don't want to use the M word. Why are we are going all over the place? No. I'm taking off. That's it. I'm taking off. I think my yeah. You're right behind Captain Arash. He's in Turkey too. Actually, the funny thing was, Adventure, we actually met up with Captain Arash in Greece, and he is now moving actually more towards the east. We are headed, once again, we are headed south, and unfortunately, well, for us unfortunately, but we are headed south, which means that we are actually going towards Africa, while he is moving towards Asia. So, yeah, a loop for me. What do you mean by that, my friend? What do you mean by that? Actually, I forgot to extend my my flaps. Yeah, that's not a smart thing to do. That is not a smart thing to do. Here we go. All right. We are climbing. We are moving. We are grooving. Climbing slowly but steadily up. And we should be breaking the clouds. All right, guys. The sky is filled already. Sharabel, we have JM Knights right there. We have AJ Rawlings, Amica Music I can see there. Drunk Simming, Metal Chi, of course. Weem is there. Elron the Bong is up in the air as well, guys. I like this tiny nameplate thing. So, yeah. I like this tiny nameplate thing. Do a little loop for me. No, Neos. I know you try, but no. No. No, in this plane we'll not do loopings easily. I can tell you that. I can tell you that. As you guys know, turn that frown upside down. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, but talking about Captain Arash, we did of course have the had the meetup in Greece, which was really cool. I really enjoyed that a lot. Actually, that was a lot of fun. So yeah, it's a shame we probably the Shony flash mob is in the air. Indeed, it is. But yeah, it was a bit of a. It's a shame we probably won't meet up again unless Captain Arash is going back in reverse. Then we may meet up again. Yeah, but otherwise there is a chance if Captain Arash keeps on flying. Actually, there's a good chance he will pass us by at least 1 or 2 times. So, before we are done. Yeah, but other than that, unfortunately, we will not meet again in the air. So, yeah, it is going to be... I'm not saying that we will never fly with the Compass Club again. There's a good chance that will happen, of course. There will be other collaborations, and yeah, that will happen probably. But right as of now... for during actual flights, I'm glad we could arrange that. And actually, I have to say kudos to Captain Arash. He actually made a detour for that. It was not his intention to actually go back that far, but because we were that close, we wanted to meet up real life in the air, and that is basically what happened. So that was really cool. And I really enjoyed that, guys. I know you did as well. That was a lot of fun. All right, guys. We are up in the air. We are moving. We are grooving. We have right there, as I said, JN Knights. We have Amica Music. We have Metal Chi right down there. We have Horus is there here as well. Dude, and Smethja as well. Guys, are you sneaking up without saying hello in chat? I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. And I must say... I like it. I like it a lot. Indeed. We have Drunk Simming, of course. And well, yeah, well, Errol Mabong is there. Weem, of course. Weem. Metal Chi. So yeah, guys, we're doing great. We are actually doing great. 3,500 feet, and we should be heading eventually. I am going a little bit lower. Yeah. I'm gaining a little bit. I'm too high. I'm too high. Smith, yeah, hello. I already noticed you. You are there. You're right there. I see you. So yeah. All right, guys. But yeah, I like this tiny nameplate thing. It makes it a less lot cluttered. It's nice. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. So yeah. All right. Where are we headed? We are now flying towards Yalova, and we should be eventually clearing the. We should be clearing out of the sky, out of the nasty weather. That should clear up eventually. And quite quickly, actually. The sun is right there. We can see a few clouds right there. There's actually a boat right there. There's a ship right there. A container ship right there. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. And a big one at that. But yeah, let's go a little bit lower. Let's see if we can fly below the clouds and make this work. So yeah, guys. We are now basically in Eurasia and heading towards the Middle East. You guys get to suggest my next waypoint. So please, 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 if you have any suggestions, shout them out in chat. Right now, shout them out in chat. Right now, the two options are Beirut and Jerusalem. Those two will be at least included. Ah, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah. That is actually the first one. Well played there, Weem. Yeah. Well played. Well played. And we're off. Actually, and I'm not sure if it... Mods, correct me if I'm wrong, but we are working on a red card count system. There we go. There is actually a red card counting system, guys. So, yeah. As you guys may know or may not know, I give out red cards for dad jokes and tongue-in-cheek jokes. Yes, you get the red card. Basically, the red card system is now it has always been a mark of honor, but right now we are actually keeping score. We are actually keeping score of red cards and dad jokes. So. There is actually a leaderboard right now. Maybe we can even integrate the red card leaderboard as a panel below the chat. I'm not sure, but we should. We'll look into that. Should be doable. This will be the only time you're ahead of drunk simming. Yes, you are. Don't make fun. Don't make jokes like that while I'm drinking, dude. Dude, I just spray painted basically my keyboard with coffee. That's nice. Don't drink and drive. That'll teach you. Youngsters of today. Oh yes. All right, guys. Oh, this looks pretty cool, actually. Look at this. This looks weird. Look at right there. That is so strange. Looks cool, but yeah. All right, guys. Follow me. I know where to go. I am gaining a little bit of speed. Well, actually a lot of speed. But we should be able to clear the mountains right there. Headed south, and then we are first heading to Bursa. That is where we're heading first. Followed that by Edremit, Urla, Izmir. Then we fly towards Sart, which is basically the old town of Sadir. And then we are headed back towards Izmir, where we will be landing at Lima Tango Bravo Juliet. So that is where we are headed for today. And it is 5 minutes spent watching this video. Yeah, I think I win that anyway. Yeah. Oh, good lord. No, that's no problem. That is no problem, my friend. There is no time like today to check things out like that. Alright, I think we will be needing to... There is a lot of clearing actually going on, so yeah. But look at that. Top red cards. I have no clue who those other people are. That is interesting. But I know Weem. I know Zavim. Yes. Alright, guys. Look at that. That is so mysterious. It looks very mysterious, very intriguing, those mountains right there. I mean, things like this, you know, the actual live things that Microsoft Flight Simulator can do for you, the clouds, the way they work. I mean, and this does not even have, well, sorry, Mamika, there's the word again, but moisture in working as an actual factor, of course, other than rain. But man, look at that. I mean, this looks pretty cool. Yeah, moist. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, something like that. Exactly. Exactly. We're back. Yep. Amika just left the building. So, but yeah, guys, it is. Yeah, it is pretty interesting what they are doing. So, it is pretty interesting what they are doing, and it's going to be so much better in the coming months. It is going to be so much better. There are so many improvements coming. I mean, if you think about this, how much they already improved and how much they are working on it already, I think visually, of course, other than the world updates, which have been incredible, but other than that, it is kind of okay. But you know, it's yeah. And now they are working on the models, they are working on the weather models, they are working on the plane models, they're improving even things like handling of the planes themselves. It is all pretty cool, guys, what they are doing. It is really cool. And I am completely stunned by the fact how much effort and how much input Asobo is putting into this simulation. It just keeps getting better and better and better. Especially if you consider, for instance, the 172 and the 152 that got a lot of love with the last update. I mean, it handles so much differently. It's so much better. So much better. Dude, it is like incredible right now. Wow. Holy moly. Look at that. Look at that. What's going on there? We have to look at this. We have to fly towards this. Come on, guys. We have to see this. Slight detour. Slight detour. Look at that. Now, if that's not a pretty picture, I don't know what is. Look at this. It is. That is pretty incredible, this, guys. Look at that. What is going on here? Wow. Let's see this from the cockpit. Yeah, that is pretty amazing right there. I think it's actually... Yeah, thank goodness. Thank Neos. Thank you. I mean, look at... Holy the moly. That is actually incredible right there. We have a double rainbow. A double rainbow! What does it mean? How cool is that? Wow. Yeah, that is pretty cool. That is pretty breathtaking, guys. That is pretty breathtaking. I have no way to respond. I don't know how to respond to this. This is... Yeah. This is pretty awesome, actually. This is pretty awesome. Incredible. And that's nothing that I've added. This is just standard in the game. That's just the way this simulation works. So I need to climb. I need to do that because we have a little bit of a mountain range up ahead. God Race and Double Rainbow. Next one will be seeing flying unicorns. You may be onto something right there, my friend. You may be onto something right there. Alright, let's get that already up just in case. I may need to receive a package, unfortunately. But that's about a few minutes work. And other than that, I will be here for you guys as always. There we go. The red card was a complimentary red card. Right there. Alright, guys. Yeah, we need to climb a little bit, though. We need to climb. That is very important. Because there is a... yeah, we can't see anything here other than... Yeah, it's pretty hard to see what's going on right there. It is pretty hard to see what's going on. Said receive a package. Yeah. Yeah. And by the way, hi, embrace yourself. Good to see you, my friend. Hello, hello, hello. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well and hope you're having a lot of fun, my friend. We are. I mean, Turkey is of course always a very, very beautiful place, but yeah. Sometimes you see things that basically blow your mind. And we just had such an experience, guys. We just had such an experience. I am moving back towards you guys. Danger Mouse 992. What is that? Danger Mouse 992. That is pretty awesome. Danger Mouse. Alright. Let's make sure we can climb over these hills right there. For Schlinder, good to see you. Hello from AKUSAF. Hello, my friend. Hope you are doing. Is it Verslinder or then or Verslinder? Actually, in the Netherlands, it is a word in Dutch. Verslinden. It is actually a word. So, hence my maybe very Dutch pronunciation of that. I'm sorry, my friend, but yeah, hello, my friend. Hello. Hope you're doing well. It is Dutch. Well, then I said it correctly. Verslinder. Excellent, my friend. Excellent. So yeah, hope all is well in the US. Hope all is very, very well. And I hope you enjoyed the show, my friend. As I said, guys, please, if you have any other suggestions than Jerusalem or Beirut for my save point, and you guys can screw me up a lot if you want. Yeah, I made it when I was 10. Wow, that's a little while ago, I'm guessing. That is a little while ago. We need to climb, guys. I really, really need to climb. What does it mean if you can help? Well, guys, the thing is, as I said, I always have a save point on each continent. For instance, we left Europe, and Europe was Innsbruck. Always cool. So, that was pretty cool. What if I crash due to my own stupidity? It means, basically, that I have to go back to Innsbruck and fly all the way in a straight line towards my last flight path. For instance, if I now faceplant myself against these mountains right there, yeah, that would mean I have to go back to Innsbruck still. However, we are crossing into a new continent. Oh, no, the Verslinder. Ah. What does it mean? Basically, it means to devour. Basically, it means to devour. So, yeah. The devourer. That's basically what it means. Yep. But, yeah, guys, so, you guys can still choose, of course, now the new save point. So, if I crash in the Middle East, due to my own stupidity, and let's face it, there's a good chance that that might happen. I'm not the brightest cookie in the sky. Yeah, it is. It basically means that I have to restart at the save points you guys choose. Now, halfway during the flight, we are going to put up a poll, and the mods will start that one up, and you guys get to choose. Yes, the cabin crew gets to choose. The best or most horrific part, basically, of my journey. So yeah. Oh, by the way, thank you very much for Slinder for that follow, and Dr. Sir. Good to see you, man. Hello, hello, hello. Hope you are doing well, my friend. Oh, we are breaking the clouds as well. Oh, look at that. That is pretty. Yes, it is. That is pretty. But we need to fly a little bit towards the west. Wow. I mean, come on, guys. Come on. How cool is that? No problem there for Slinder, no problem. First of all, the energy, yeah, that comes naturally. That is not helped by coffee, by the way. Most people think he drinks a lot of coffee. No, yes, I do drink a lot of coffee, but that is actually not the reason why I'm that hyper. The second thing is, well, you guys talk to me, so it is kind of, you know, the best thing to do is to talk back to you instead of ignore you. I mean, you guys are there, you're enjoying the show, so why not talk back to you guys? Sometimes we have wonderful conversations, sometimes we have really weird conversations, and sometimes we just laugh our Royal Rastafarian ninis off. So, and that is the one that I'm going for. That is the one that I'm going for. 0338. Oh, good lord, that is early, my friend. That is very, very early. You're up early. So, yeah. You're up early. Look at that. The sky is breaking. Or late. It kind of depends, yeah. I can't get no sleep. Haven't slept yet? Well, then, actually, the insomnia reference right there, yeah. It's like, yeah. That is, yeah. So, that was basically spot on. Hey. One for me. So, it's, oh, wow, look at this, guys. Look at this. That's so pretty. I mean, sometimes of late I'm hearing that actually Microsoft Flight Simulator is actually a cloud simulator. It kind of is, isn't it? I mean, it is very, very pretty. It is very pretty, guys. Look at that. You were streaming, but will continue tomorrow. What are you streaming, for Slinder, if I may ask? What are you streaming, my friend? Here we go, guys. And we have, in the air, we have Shadowbell, Metalchi, we have Amica, of course, brace yourself. We have JM Knights right there, Horus. We have Wim. Not sure, Danger Mouse. If you are flying along with us, say hello in chat. I like that. Who else do we have? We have Elro McBong. We have Smefja, of course, right there. I'm missing a few guys of you. Drunks. I'm missing Drunk Simming, actually. Drunk, where are... Oh, Drunk, where are thou? Yeah, I found Drunk. I found him. Flight Sim and Call of Duty Warzone and multiplayer. Ah, nice, man, nice. Well, if you want to fly along there for Slinder, you can. As you guys can see, the cabin crew is, of course, always open to join. So if you want to fly Flight Simulator a little bit more, no problem. Hop on the North European server and simply pop along. We are now, at the moment, currently, we are flying all over the world, basically. We have flown over Europe. Wow. I mean, come on. Come on. Sorry, I keep getting interrupted by beautiful views. I mean, it's so awesome. Main is Flight Simulator. I have to say, man, right here with you. Right here with you, my friend. Hey, it's the Nicholas. Hello, my boy. How are you? Hope you're doing well, my son. So, yeah, guys, look at that. That is pretty. Became affiliate in 3 days due to Flight Sim. That is good to hear, man. That is good to hear. You beat me by 5 days, actually. So, yeah. You beat me by 5 days. But, yeah, it's... hey, puppy, when are your birthday? Actually, we have to talk about that a little bit. Of course, yeah. My birthday is coming up in 2 weeks' time. Unfortunately, those days, the day of my birthday, and actually, thank you very much for that sub. A tier 1 sub there as well. I really appreciate that, man. I gave up the affiliate thing. Yeah, the thing is, guys, I will not be streaming on my birthday. Because, let's face it, yeah, it's my 50th birthday, and Mrs. Shoney Gaming would probably kill me. Yeah, she'd probably kill me dead. So, yeah, that might not be a good thing. But, there you go, me boy. The thing is, the day after that, I'm getting my vaccine. Yes. So the day after my birthday, I'm actually getting vaccinated. So I won't be streaming that day either. 2 days off. I know, I'm sorry, but yeah, happy birthday in advance. Well, it's 2 weeks time, and we will be doing a pre-birthday bash thing the day before. So that's, yeah. We will be kind of doing a pre-birthday bash thing, yeah. So it's, yeah, indeed. But yeah, Yeah, nice birthday gift from the doctor. Yeah, happy birthday. Now here are the side effects. So it's like, yeah. But I do get upgraded to 5G, and that is really cool. So yeah. Yeah, finally I get upgraded to 5G. So my reception should be a lot better. Not only that, I do expect, once I get the shot, a phone call from Bill Gates saying I'm now in his army. And of course, there's always the added nice option that if I get lost or I don't know where I am anymore, Mrs. Kadilu should, Mrs. Shony Gaming should always be able to find me quite easily. I say I only see pros. So yeah, I don't see any negative thing. Hang on a tick, guys. Let me see. So yeah, there we go. There we go. Yeah. So it's once we get vaccinated. Now that will be cool, wouldn't it? Yeah. the vaccination update. That will be interesting. So yeah. Hope the love comes back, as I know it always does. But happy early birthday! Thank you for the great energy. For Slinder, thank you very much for that. And please give a shout out to For Slinder. So yeah, it is always cool to have nice new people in the chat and watching along basically. So yeah, I got my first shot last Thursday. No harmful side effects, and that is a good thing, my friend. That is definitely a good thing. That is a good thing. I will make sure I will, let me see. Let me see. There we go. I just gave you a follow, my friend. I just gave you a follow. I'm follower 81. So, let's give Verslinder a little bit of love, guys. There we go. We just flew over Bursa. Actually, this down here is Bursa. That is Bursa, actually. Bursa. Is it Bursa? Metalchi, help me out here. Bursa or Bursa? I think Bursa. Yeah, yeah, that sounds more Turkish, actually. Yeah, it does. All right, guys, which means we are now heading back towards the Mediterranean coast. Well, the Aegean Sea, actually. We are heading back towards in the direction of Greece. I am still a lot, of course, as always, of course. But yeah, there we go, guys. Oh, look at that! The way it sometimes the clouds break open. Man, that is impressive. That is so impressive. Stealth Wolf! Hello, my friend. I see you there, Stealth. I can see you there. There you are, my buddy. Buddy! So, here we go. Bursa, right down here. It is one of the bigger cities in the area, actually. But we are headed towards, eventually, Izmir. Yeah. Stealth is not so stealth now that you see him. Yeah, I basically unstealthed stealth. So, it's now... Is it just a wolf? I don't know, actually. I don't know. Yo. Dude. So it's... Hola, senor. Alright, guys. But yeah, as I said, guys... You can choose today the new save point for the Middle East. Please, please, please give your suggestions. We have Jerusalem, we have Beirut so far, but it is that a space rocket? Is Brace here as well? I have not noticed. I didn't notice Brace. Oh, there he is. Yeah. Nicholas. You got an A+ on your test today. Papi is indeed proud, my friend. Good vibes for Nicholas right there. Yes, you guys know how much I think that education is one of the most important things you have to do in life. SpaceX Spitfire. But dude, the Lord of Nico is joining the flight. Yes, good to hear, man. Good vibes, man. Well played. Papi is proud. Papi is proud, my friend. Indeed. You've done well, my young man. Yes. But, no slacking. No slacking, my young friend. No slacking. That is a first A+ in a lot of A+. I'm hoping. A long line of A+. So, yeah. Keep that in mind. Yes, no slacking. Slacking. You don't. Slacking is basically taking it easy. Yeah, a little bit too easy. Like, yeah, chilling it a lot. So it's like. Did anyone try the new plane, the boat plane? No. I have not tried it yet. Actually, I think it's like 10 beer tokens in the marketplace, if I'm not mistaken. But it looks hilarious. Actually, there is right now, for those that are wondering, what are we talking about? There is a. It's slow. Well, it's actually It is actually quicker than the Top Rudder 103. So yeah, but I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, basically you're exactly where you need to be then for Slinder, because we don't know it either. So yeah, we're basically just mucking about. So it's you're actually in the exact right place for where you need to be. But yeah. Get better school. Missed a lot from Corona. Good to hear that there. Good to hear that, my son. Good to hear. That is good. But yeah, guys, there is a new ultralight out with a rubber boat stuck beneath it. I have no clue how that works, but it looks hilarious. It looks absolutely hilarious. So yeah, it looks like a lot of fun. Wow, guys, look at that. Right now, Turkey has been pretty impressive, I must say. Hey, it is. Once again, we are joined by the inverter. Hello there, Yuri. It is good to see you here on the channel, of course, as always. Yes. How are you doing, man? How are you doing? It is the one, the only inverter. The only inverter. And Zapblaze is here as well. Hello, my friend. Hello. Finally got a little time. I was wondering how you were doing, my friend. Haven't seen you in quite a while. Figured it is all down to your studies. So I hope your studies are doing well. Basically, I just congratulated actually tiny little Nicholas there. Well, tiny little. Well, he's not so tiny and he's not so little anymore. But still, you know, Nicholas right there. So yeah, very busy. Yeah, I figured as much, my friend. I figured as much. But then again, you guys know, as always, I am basically the most stable factor that is on the Wednesdays and Thursdays and Friday streams. So yeah, I will be here for 5 years, guys. 5 years, he said. Yeah, 5 years doing just the one flight. So yeah, but setting it up correctly, very time consuming. Oh, really? You got your Warthog. Wow, nice, man. Congratulations. That is good to hear, man. That is good to hear. But yeah, there are a lot of options. I have no clue what you just said. Oh yeah, Emeka is going inverted again. Oh good. How are you guys doing that? A personal Warthog, grats. Oink oink. Yeah. Shadowbell, that one's for you. So yeah. There you go. That one is for you. You have both had the same idea. Red cards 2-1. Oh, good lord, guys. So yeah, if you are trying to gift a cheer there or cheer there for Slinder, I don't think it's going correctly. But man, I truly do appreciate what you're doing, my friend. I appreciate it very much. I really do. Don't get me wrong. I really do appreciate it. As I always appreciate everyone that's here, let's face it. I mean, you guys rock! Yes, you do! But look at that, guys. We have, right down there, we have JM Knights, we have Amica, we have Metal Cheat, we have Shadowbell, we have Horus in the air. Over there is the Wing, Drunk Simming, Elron Mabong, AJ, Rolling Smafius, Stealth Wolf. Who else am I missing? Am I missing anyone? I feel like I'm... Wow, that is green. Oh my god, the area has gone green. I know, JM Knights. I just noticed it and I'm like, wow, that is a lot of green. Looks pretty, especially with those low-hanging clouds right there. So yeah, how the hell do you give bits? Actually, what you do is if you see your chat message, actually your chat, you can see where you type in your chat. Next to that, there are two icons. One of them is a diamond shape, and the other one is a smiley. If you click on the diamond shape, you can actually gift cheer in the channel, basically. So that is what you can do. I think that's it, actually. So yeah, hola! It is the Rock, the one, the only Rock. It is Jamal. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Hope you're doing well. But that means that Captain Aresh's flight is done, actually. If we are joined by the one, the only Rock, then yeah, there he is. Jamal just joined right behind me. Hey, good to see you, man. Yes, indeed. Are there warthogs in Turkey? Initially to the turkeys in Turkey, as expected. Shadabell, you are on a roll, my friend. Red card again, dude. That is the yeah. Captain Aresh is here. Here he is. Yes, give those Raiders no quarters, my friends. Give those Raiders no quarters. Yar, scurvy. Good to see you guys. Good to see you. Hello there. I love Vegemite. The first thing he comes in, Mr. Pilot, and the first thing he says is, I love Vegemite. Yeah. We need to talk a lot, my friend. We need to talk quite a lot. We need to talk quite a lot. Triple X's, my friend. Triple X's, as you know. As you know, dude. So, yeah, shout out to Captain Aresh indeed. Shout out to Mr. Pilot. If you do not know these guys, what rock have you been living under? Give these guys a follow and you should be good. So, yeah. Good to see you. Kirkness! Hello, 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 my friend. How are you doing? So, yeah, guys, it is good to... Not me, dude. This one is just for Jamal alone. There you go. That one is just for... I'm handing him out left and right today. Cherno Krill! Hello, hello, hello. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Thanks. Actually, guys, we now have a red card tally. Yes, there is a red card leaderboard going on. So, it's there is an actual red card leaderboard. Can I get a red card too? Cherno Krill, you have to make one hell of a dad joke. Yeah, dad jokes or tongue-in-cheeks or stuff like that. Yeah, the ones where you go like... And then you get a red card. So there you go. Diederik, how are you doing? Hoe gaat het? Hope you're doing well there in South Africa, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Who else did I miss? So it's... let me see. Heading home now. Bye-bye. Good to see you, then. Nicholas, thank you very much for being here and saying hello. Trying to spend money and no one is helping me. As I said, for Slinder, try to contact a mod in chat. So it's either Drunk Simming, Amica, or Ween that can help you out with that. They will guide you along. So yeah, they will guide you along. Oh, Chernokril just cheered 100 bits there. Chernokril, you are most kind, my friend. Thank you very much. Those biddies will help us out quite a lot. But yeah, for Slinder, send a chat message to either Amica, Drunk, or Weem, and they will help you out. Yeah. Do you know the weather in Turkey is like? A foul weather. There we go, evil worm. Check out behind you. The water looks even better from this view. It does? And I thought it looked already... Wow! That looks absolutely stunning. That group looks so stunning. And the water is cool too. Yeah. Sorry about that. How to get a red card. Shoni, I started playing chess with an old man in the park, but these days it's getting harder to find 32 of them. Yeah. That is indeed a red card right there. That's exactly what I mean. That right there. Yeah. But so, what's the red card business? Diederik, as you know, a red card usually gets you sent off the pitch. It gets you sent off the pitch. But, checkmate. A red card usually gets you sent off the pitch. However, here it is a mark of honor. If you do a dad joke, or you do a tongue-in-cheek joke, and stuff like that, it is a collectible. Not only that, from today on we installed a leaderboard for those who has the most amount of red cards. So yeah, there's actually a leaderboard going on right now for people with red cards. Have to do some work stuff. Back later, no problem there, my friend. Drunk, That is never a problem, as you know. So yeah. But yeah, we are handing them out left and right now. Calm down with the red cards. My keyboard is burning up. I know, right? No problem there, Captain Rash. Have a lovely work day, my friend, and I hope you're doing well. Yeah. Of course you do. Of course you do. I know you do. And I hope you had a wonderful, wonderful flight so far, my friend. Hope you had a great, great flight. So it's, yeah. It is pretty close, guys. Let me see. I have to look something up quickly because Metal Cheese sent me a message. And apparently, I'm not sure, Metal Cheese, is that close where we are today, or is that on our flight actually? Oh no. Okay, that is quite a while off. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. That is absolutely fine. I will see. I will add it. I will add it. Thank you for the tip right there. Okay. Where are we headed right now? We are moving and grooving towards Edremit. If I'm not mistaken, I'm probably pronouncing this horribly. Edremit. And then we are headed south along the coastline towards Urla. From there on, we are headed towards Izmir. Over towards Sart and Sardis, old Sardis city, actually, where there is a gymnasium, the remnants of a gymnasium. We will be flying over that, and then we are headed back towards Izmir, where we will be landing for today. So today is a pretty nice flight, actually. So here's one. If I store all my data in the cloud and people fly through the clouds, will I be able to see my data? Yeah. Alright, that is yeah. Yeah. That is one of them. Diederik has one as well right now. So, yeah. It is... I'm sorry, guys, but you're working the leaderboard right there. You're working the leaderboard. I am sorry I'm making you sweat right there, Emeka. I am. But hey, it's chat. I can't help it. They're doing it, not me. Cloudy with a chance of meatballs, indeed, my friend. Cloudy with a chance of meatballs, indeed. Yes, that's a rain shower, not fit for a vegan, basically. Yeah, that's a rain shower, definitely not fit for a vegan. Last sip already, guys. It's 2 o'clock and we are on my last sip right there. Oh, good lord. Yeah, and Jamel redeemed it. Of course he did. Of course. I mean, dude. Of course he did. I mean, it's obvious. It's right there. You know, it's yeah. We could see that one coming from a mile away. A mile away. Or in this case, a nautical mile away. But so it's like, yeah. Here we go. Almost halfway on the third leg that we are flying now towards the coastline. Actually, how are we doing? Because I think we're doing quite well, to be honest. I think we are doing pretty well. Oh, good lord, I forgot to leave my mixer. Oh, should be interesting. Yeah. How is my fuel right now? My fuel is... yeah, that is... I am predictable. If anything, you are, but in a good way, my friend. In a good way. We are now headed towards 66 nautical miles. So with an airspeed of that should be about half an hour till our next leg. And then we are moving south along the Aegean Sea, basically. Longest word in English language, mile. Oh, good. There you go! For Slinder, actually, it worked. You got it, man. You got it. And by the way, thank you incredibly very much for those 250 bits. I really appreciate that, my friend. That is pretty cool. And as I said, guys, it is, yeah. By the way, Stealth, yeah. Yeah. I thought it was a leak. Oh, good lord. But here we go. We are now, as I said, 65 nautical miles away from our next point. And from there on, we are moving on towards the south. We are headed down the coast of the Aegean Sea. Now, of course, we could see that that part of the coastline already in our previous flights. But now we are flying on the other side of that. We are flying on the Eurasian side. So yeah, here's one I read on recently on Twitter. How do Russian parents call a television ban for their kids? Netflix. Oh, good lord. Oh, good lord. What have we done? My friends, what have we done? What have we done? Yeah, exactly. What have we done? Yeah, maybe this leaderboard thing was yeah. Indeed. Amica? Yeah, that may not have been our smartest thing to do. Yeah, it's funny though. It is absolutely funny, but yeah, it's a lot of. We should see if we can somehow make an automated system of this somehow. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, good lord. Let me click there and that. So yeah. Alright guys, once again, as I said, as you guys may know, we are doing our world tour, of course. I will show you what that is about for the new ones that have joined us here. That is what we're doing. That is what we are doing today. And, well, not today. We're not doing that entire flight today. We are trying to complete this flight in a 172 as much as we can. But yeah, it should come with a red alert. Yeah, then the red alert will be constant, basically. This flight has been... We already completed Europe. Finally, after 9 months. 9 months ago, I took off. And yeah, now we are continuing our flight towards Africa. That is what we are doing. I really need to make sure that I set the opacity for this as well. But yeah. Hey, Moet! Good to see you. Hello, hello, hello. Hope you are doing well there, Moet. Yes, indeed, a cup of coffee. Unfortunately, you guys already drained it. And Verslinder also just gifted a sub to Diederik. Wow, that is incredibly generous there, Verslinder. That is incredibly generous. Man, you just subbed yourself. You basically, you cheered, and you cheered bits. And now you also gifted a sub to Diederik, which is incredibly kind of you. It really, really is. So a tier 1 sub on top of that. That is awesome. That is so awesome. And that means, Diederik, you get access to, of course, the not only the incredible, very, very cool, emotes, of course, but also you get the you no longer have the annoyance of when you start the stream. You no longer have the annoyance of the intro. So yeah, of the ads. You lose the ads as well. For those that are wondering, if you actually start up a Twitch stream, you get an ad. If you actually, yeah, love will always indeed come back. Trust me on this, Verslinder. Trust me on this. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So yeah, guys, it's you're off for a meeting. Have fun adding points. Well, Drunk Simming is not here as well, so basically it's kind of, how do I add points just in case, guys? How do I do that? And I hope you have a wonderful meeting there. I mean, it's my channel, and I have no idea how it works. I'm off work too. No problem there, Chernocrill. It is always good to see you, man. It is always good to see you. Oh, yeah, okay. Exclamation mark, add points. Okay, yeah. So it's, yeah, check stream chat. I just did, yeah, I just did. Add points, and then, yeah, okay, name, and then, okay. I got it, I got it, I got it. I really need to make a list of these things, you know? It's like, yeah. I really, really need to make a list of these things. Alright, guys, here we go. And we have right now Elron Boom flying along with us. JM Knights right there. We have Jamel all the way over there in the distance. And we have Win Metalchi, of course, flying over his home country, finally with the cabin crew. He can show it off. Smafje, we have right there. AJ Rollins, brace yourself, and Stealth Wolf. We have Horus all the way up there. So it is a nice and tight group right there. It is very, very nice. And let's fly a little bit around this mountain right there. You can test on my name. Well, you have to do a dad joke first. You have to do a dad joke first. That is very important. No dad joke, no red card. The red cards here are definitely they are a mark of honor. They are an absolute mark of honor. If you get them on the football pitch, you're off. But here it is a mark of honor, indeed. Oh, and Amica is there as well. Yep, he's still flying on AI right there, even while in his meeting. Oh, Amica, you naughty boy. You naughty, naughty boy. Yeah. Send. Oh no, say it ain't so. F guys, F for stealth. My throttle just got out. F for stealth wolf right there. A missing man formation. Stealth. He was so young. We shall miss you, my friend. Now reloading it back up in the air. So it's yeah. Reload and get back up in the air, my friend. Get back up in there. You can do it. You can do it. You are never forgotten, indeed. Indeed, my friend. It's okay, can't see me. Well, you're there. I'm pretty sure you're there. Oh, by the way, we need to talk insurance, guys. If you crash into houses and stuff like that, that's on you. Yeah, I'm not. The Shony Gaming channel is not liable for any crashes or any insurance claims. So, just saying. Just saying. I mean, you probably scared the bejesus right out of a few Turkish people right there. I'm pretty sure. So, yeah. House of Pain. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. There we go. Out of the box scenery looks. JM Nights, yes. Yes, 1,000 times yes. Otherwise you pay a lot. Yeah, million, trillions. Basically this flight would be impossible if we had insurance claims there, Yuri. But yeah, it's, yeah. Can you really go anywhere in this game? Smithy Fly. Am I saying this right? Smithy. I'm going to call you Smithy. Yes. Yes, you can fly anywhere in this game. Yes. There is no place on this planet where you cannot fly in this simulator. It is that good. I remember the time I crashed into the Tower Bridge all too vividly. Yeah. All too vividly. Basically, you move the London Bridge Tower a few centimeters off towards, yeah, basically the west or the east. So yeah, it's. But yeah, Smithy, you can fly everywhere. Guybrush, hope you are doing well, my friend. Hope you are doing well. Still, I hope the play is still on, my friend. I think it is, but as far as I heard yesterday, it should still be on. But man, it is good to hear that you are back to work, my friend. It is good to hear you're back to work. So yeah, I'm coming back to life. Crashed into my ex-house was a good feeling. Yeah, that's what we call working through your issues, basically. Yeah, and if that helps, basically, it's a good thing. Yeah. You have a new tag add-on. Yeah, Jamel. Yeah, I have. Yeah. The Earth is completely modeled of satellite images and occasionally some photogrammetry. There you go. Exactly what Body P said. And not only that, they're actually improving on it. So there are sim updates which basically change everything under the hood of the simulator. So things like weather and the way aircrafts respond and everything else. So it's basically the flight model. And there are the world updates, and they basically update each and every time a new part of the world. Upcoming in 2 weeks' time, Scandinavia is coming up, which means Denmark, Sweden, Finland, Norway, and Iceland are getting a update, and that means that the current, I think the current resolution is set to about, I think, 10 meters or 15 meters or something like that, and it will go back to about 5 to 1 meter. So it's Smithy, it is yeah, it is you can fly everywhere. You can actually fly everywhere. And the first thing everyone always does, and I can't stress this enough, the first thing, well, it's oh yeah, it's the first thing actually that happens is what do people do? The first thing you do is when you load up this simulator, you try to find your house. And 9 times out of 10, you can actually find it, Smithy. You can actually find it. And even when there is a world update, it is improved. It looks even better. It looks even better. So yeah, thanks, I'm great. I'll be flying with you tomorrow. Good to hear, man. For now, my sim stuff are not plugged in. Might join with a mouse control. Oh, if you want to do that, that is up to you, Guybrush. You know me. I am in awe of people that actually fly with keyboard and mouse. I know Ween does it quite a lot, actually. But yeah, it's something I cannot do. It's something I cannot do. So yeah, I hope the Scandinavia is coming very soon. It's coming in 1 or 2 weeks, actually, Evil Worm. It is coming in 1 or 2 weeks, unless it is shoved back a little bit. That happened, for instance, with the World Update 4. The Benelux and France update was postponed a little bit, but yeah. Just a sec, guys. I'll be back in just a sec. I won't set it to autopilot. Just a sec. Alright. And another red card. No way. So, yeah. Here we go. How many hours do you have on that engine now? I think about 4,500, at least 400, I think 450 hours, something like that. Yeah. About 300 to 400 hours, something like that. Unfortunately, I don't think it actually keeps a tally of that. I mean, it says 141 hours here, but that's not actually what's happening. So yeah, trying to find you guys. I'm in the area. Rottibon. Let me see you. We are. I'll show you where we are actually, because this is pretty cool. Ta-da! Navigraph right there. Yes. Does he have that actually in the simulator? Yes, he does. So this is Istanbul right here, as you can see there, Rottibon. This is Istanbul, and this right here is where we are. We are north of Balıkesir. We are north of Balıkesir, and we are headed towards the east. So you can slew into us if you want. So that is where, yeah, and I actually have Navigraph installed right now. It is fully working. It is absolutely brilliant, actually, guys. It is absolutely brilliant. I mean, look at that. How cool is that? You can actually have all the Navigraph stuff right there. I mean, this is so cool. This is so cool. I mean, approach is right there. It's all working. It's all good. It's all good. So that's pretty cool. There we go. All right. Let's close that up. Sun is actually coming out. That is, thank you very much, Captain Bravo, for that follow. I really appreciate that. And yeah, welcome to the channel, man. Welcome to the channel. LTBF, Lima, Tango, Bravo, Foxtrot. That is indeed the nearest one. Yeah. They said they look into not having a having to log in every time. Yeah, that would be nice. That would be nice there, brace yourself. Yeah, that will be nice. But right now, you need to do that once you restart the sim. You actually have to log in with Navigraph again. But I mean, this, to be honest, I think this is pretty amazing. Let's switch back right there. I mean, can we see? Yeah, right there. I mean, it's all integrated into my bar right there. You can see it. So yeah. Great for the beta. I mean, it's really good for the beta. Really good. I mean, this is very impressive what they did. Right there, Navigraph. There you go. It's actually following me. It's working like Navigraph should be working. It's exactly the same thing as the app. So yeah, it's all there. I mean, I can tracking to see you there. Yeah, exactly. Yes, I am on live weather. Yes, I am on live weather. So yeah, I can open the charts if I want to for the airfield. I can see everything right there. I have the runways. I have the comms. I have it all right there. I can open the charts if I want. So we have the airport information right here. It's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. Typing in it. Yeah, well, what you can do is you can actually pull it out of the screen there, RHT, or I think right alt and click, and that. But I think you can actually pull it out and then type it in, so that doesn't then affect actually the keystrokes in the simulation itself. But yeah, that is a good thing actually to keep in mind. So yeah, let me switch back right there. Whoop. There we go. It keeps doing the red card. Shouldn't be, but yeah. Yeah, and if you, for instance, that's a very good thing as well to know. Let me see. I don't see Roti Boy right now. No. I am looking for you, Roti Boy, but yeah. Nope, not yet. Botip is right here. Botip. But yeah. We have Body P right behind us, but yeah, what you can do actually, if you want to, for instance, if you're flying the A320 from fly-by-wire, it has the iPad which you can open and use, and you can actually use SimBrief on that, but you need to type in your SimBrief name. That is really annoying. So what you do is you actually press right Alt and then left click on it, and it will pull out a window, and you can actually type that, and it's completely separate of the strokes that you use in the game itself. So it will not activate keys. That is a very good tip. So that's right Alt key with the left click, and you should be fine. And then you can basically pull out the screen, close that up again, and then it works pretty good actually. So right Alt click, not left Alt click, right Alt click. Alright guys, heading towards Edremit, and we should then be able to see the coastline. It is not hard to install the nameplate add-on, is it? No, it's not actually. What you can do is you can download an entire pack for the nameplates themselves, and just select the add-on that you want to use. It's more like an add-on pack, but I just took out the nameplates. That's the only one I'm using. So if you install that into your community folder, it should work fine. And for those that do not know how to install something in your community folder, I have a video of a YouTube video on how to install sceneries, liveries, and stuff like that. It's like a 6-minute video. It's on my YouTube channel. So if you go down, on the at the bottom of the Twitch screen, you can see my link to the YouTube channel. If you click that, or I think it's exclamation mark YouTube. There you go. If you click that link, there is a link there on how to install. There's a video there on how to install custom sceneries, custom liveries, and stuff like that. Not only that, it also contains the entire flight that I've done so far. So all my flights are up there. If you want to rewatch my flights, you can do that from there, and that works fine as well. And I will be updating that constantly. So the YouTube channel will be always a record of everything we did, guys, which is pretty cool, and a lot of data. So yeah, a lot of YouTube vids right there. Already we have 94 flights up there, so it's a pretty yeah, it's pretty big already. 94 flights. This is the 95th flight so far. Yeah, man, Camper, man, you missed out on something. There were hello and good afternoon, my friend. And by the way, congratulations. Yeah, it's cloudy right here right now, but it should break up the more we head south. So, but already we had a few wonderful views with clouds breaking up and looking really cool so far. We have had some jaw-dropping moments already. But look at this, guys. This is really pretty. This is really pretty. And the crew is flying along nicely. We have Shadowbell, Horus right there. We have JM Knights. We have Wim. We have Jamel up there. We have Elron Mabong. Brace yourself. Guybrush is in the air. You give it you're giving it a go. Well played, sir. Well played. I salute you. AJ Rawlings, Metalchi, Body Piece, Mafia right there, and I think Amica should be somewhere in the air as well. I'm not sure exactly where. Ah, there he is. Amica, yeah, right up there. There he is. Yes. Sounds good. No flying today for me. Too much work. Yeah, man. I get that. Need to earn the Duke. Yeah, the beer tokens to pay for the house. Yes, man. And you really do need that. So, yeah, guys. Congratulations to... and good vibes to Camper right there. Let's give him a few good vibes. He's actually buying a new house. So, that is really cool. Yeah, I am... You are right there, Broodje Tom. I am... You are absolutely right. The thing is, normally you would not push your throttle like this. A normal cruise flight, flying in the 172 would mean that you basically keep it at about between 90 and 100 knots. That's a comfortable cruise speed basically for this plane. However, Broodje Tom, The thing is, I am doing a world tour where we are flying everywhere and we are seeing everything. I'm flying to each and every country in the world. That means that I'm flying for 2,200 plus hours. It's 440,000 kilometers, which basically means from the planet Earth to the moon. We are flying, and that's just one circumvention around the world. Just one flight around the world. That's it. So, if I actually fly at cruise speed, I will lose about 15 knots. 15 to 20 knots. That means that that speed, that reduction of speed, will add about 400 to 500 hours to my flight alone. 400 to 500 hours. So, yeah. Did you cross an ocean? No, actually what we just did was Europe. We basically flew all over Europe. I started out, Broodje, I started out 9 months ago, and we only did this part right here. We barely scratched the surface. We are now headed south, then flying all the way around Africa, flying to every single country in Africa and exploring it, and then move on. Yeah, we have at least 4 more years. Then we are headed east, heading towards Australia eventually, so Asia, South Asia, Southeast Asia, then moving on towards Australia and towards New Zealand, heading back up towards China, Japan, Russia. I mean, we are then heading over towards America and then flying all the way south. Heading, well, yeah, it is kind of a mess. I am going to redo this map. I am going to redo this map. Flying all the way south along the coastline of the western coastline of Africa or America, heading then all the way over, even trying to fly towards Antarctica in a 172, all the way up, back towards Greenland eventually, crossing over to Iceland, then back to Europe, and then we should be all done. And that is at least 4 to 5 years time. Good day, Captain Australia. How are you doing? How's the flight doing? We are doing great, man. We are doing absolutely wonderful. The thing is, we actually we left Europe last Friday. We crossed over the Bosporus from Greece into Turkey, and then from Turkey over the Bosporus in Istanbul, and we landed on the Eurasian side of Turkey. So it's, man, it's, yeah. Let's cross that desert. Then we can think of crossing oceans. Exactly that, my friend. Exactly that. So yeah, that is the reason. I am flying on full realism. Don't get me wrong, Broodje Tom. I am flying on full realism. It's live weather most of the time, unless the weather is incredibly boring. If it's just fog and we're flying in just fog all the way, I will adjust that a little bit. But other than that, full realism. And we are flying, the flight model is completely real, so it's, I am flying it manually as well, by the way. So yeah, I am flying it manually. I just remember you, I was your 100th follower. Yes, you were, indeed. From a few days I was trying to remember whose day I made by being their 100th follower. That was me, my friend. Yeah, exactly, Broodje Tom. So yeah, it is. Thank you very much for that follow, Broodje Tom, there as well. So yeah, guys, we are here for the long haul. We are just doing one flight around the world, but we are seeing every single inch of this planet. Well, not every single inch, but a lot of it. So and the thing is, my plan is constantly changing, evolving, getting bigger, getting better. You guys suggest points of interest. You guys have ideas and suggestions that I should fly over. For instance, a large part of this Turkey flight has been arranged by Melchi, who just stated that, and maybe we can land even on Antarctica. It is my plan. That is absolutely my plan. So yeah, we are constantly changing and updating it, and taking your suggestions to fly in over beautiful places in the world. So it is really cool. It is really cool. And the thing is, I started out in September last year. To me, it feels like I've just started flying. It's that strange. I feel like I've just started flying. And that's really weird. But yeah. If there was an anti-icing on the Cessna. Yeah, Captain Australia. there isn't. So it's going to be interesting to see how that works out. It's going to be interesting to see how that one works out. But we're going to give it a go. We're going to give it a good old college try. We are going to give it a good old college try. I mean, if you don't try, you don't know if it happens. So, yeah. But we can try. Indeed, we can try. Yeah, it will be an interesting flight. Indeed, it will be an interesting flight. But then again, I don't have to worry about that because that is at least 3 years away. So, yeah, right now... where did the World Tour start? The World Tour started actually in the Netherlands. That's where I live. That's where I'm from. And the World Tour started at Lelystad Airport in the Netherlands. Not even Amsterdam Airport, but Lelystad Airport. And that is where we will all be landing once we are done. Once we come home, once we've flown around the world, we have crossed over from Canada into Greenland, Greenland into Iceland, and Iceland is actually the final country that we will be visiting, funnily enough. Yeah, then we will be... well, it's not my local airport. Unfortunately, I don't fly. I wish I did, but if it would be the closest airport nearby I have nearby is actually Amsterdam Airport, Schiphol Airport. But yeah, it's landing or crashing. Either way, you will be landing in Antarctica. Yeah. Let's go for landing. Yeah, Mediterranean ahead. Indeed. Well, it's actually the Aegean Sea. It's not actually the... Well, it is part of the Mediterranean, of course. But it is the Aegean Sea. So, and you can see the tiny islands there in the distance. Or the tiny islands, not so tiny islands actually. The islands there in the distance, that is actually Greece again. So that is mainland Europe. But no, we are not flying over to mainland Europe. We've been there, we've done that. Scratch it. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Shadowbell. Exactly. So yeah, it has been a immense flight so far. I really need to recalculate how much we have flown already, but it is more than, I think more than 50,000 kilometers already. More than 50,000 kilometers at least. And as I said, that means that we only just did about 10% of our flight. We still have 90% to go. 90% to go. So yeah, flying stable to the Spitfire, flying stable at 100. Yeah, AJ Rawlings is, wow, holy dude, you're actually on my tail right there. Wow. No, that's not AJ. Who is this? Who is this? What's the name of the add-on for the game? The name is... Oh, that's Brace Yourself! Oh, that is very, very tight flying right there, Brace Yourself. That was... Oh, good lord. I have to look that up. Flight Sim.2. Always my go-to site, Flight Sim.2. And that will be... Downloads. Let me have a look. That will be... That is UI mods and tweaks full pack, and you just need to install the nameplates of that. So it's new. It's this one. There you go. That's the one. Like smiling and having a clown's nose. No. That is the shark livery right there. That's included in the that's included with the Spitfire itself. So that's one of the standard liveries. By the way, we also have, of course, the cabin crew livery. You can download that from the livery section, and that is right there. It has a livery for the Spitfire as well. Nice peel off there. Nice peel off. And what is that? There's a dam there actually. Huh. Interesting. I completely missed a dam there. Cool. Becoming a huge TBM 900 fan. Yeah, the things thinking across the Pacific, albeit in stages. It is a very, very cool plane, and it is very, very nice to fly. Hot damn. Oh, good lord. Oh, good lord, guys. By the way, the nearest airport right here, that is Lima... oh, good lord. Tango Foxtrot Delta. Lima Tango Foxtrot Delta. It is right down there. So if you guys want to refuel or if you want to join the flight, Lima Tango Foxtrot Delta right there. And you can take off and join us in flight if you want. North European server, set it to all players. That is very important. Set it to all players and you should be able to join us. The weather and the AI traffic, it really doesn't matter. But if you have that, you should be able to join us quite easily actually. So yeah. We can even see the DSI logo, which means Slave Waterworks. Yeah! Yeah, right there. You could actually make it out. It's hard to make it out right now, but yeah, it's kind of, you can barely read it right there. Barely read it right there. There you go. So yeah. Now it's sinking. Yeah. That is, and now I have to see if I can do that right. At points, brace yourself. 2, 1. Yeah, it worked. I got it figured. I got it figured right there. That is a red card right there. That is a red card right there. All right, guys. Top points. Hey, you're back. Amica is back, dude. Here we go. And we actually have a leaderboard now, guys. We have a leaderboard for red cards, so that is pretty cool. Let me see. Where are we moving and where are we grooving? Have been called while I was away. Yes! Yes, we have. What's the channel do you want me to post it in? Just general. Yep. You can always add things to general. No problem there, Evil. No problem. Didn't want to work Shony too hard. Yeah. You guys are so kind. You're so generous and helpful. You know, it's like, All right, guys. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yep. I can actually get that working. So, yep. I do know how to handle my channel somewhat, you know. It's like, yeah. Come on. Come on. I mean, I don't know half of it how it works anymore because you guys have been doing all kinds of stuff, but I like it a lot. No, it's no longer called General. You're right. Let me have a look, my friend. Let me have a look. It's called the Airport Lounge. Airport Lounge. Airport Lounge. That's where you can drop your. It used to be General, but yeah, it's now it's called the Airport Lounge. Not the old lounge, but the Airport Lounge. So that should be fine. Okay, guys, we are now flying along the Aegean coast, and of course, right there, that is Mytilene. That is one of the islands that we actually flew over when we were headed towards Turkey. When we were flying over all the. This is what the Spitfire reminds me of. Oh, good lord, that is one scary picture, my friend. Yeah, that's the reason why I don't like clowns. So it's, yeah. Gonna get some coffee, do some work. Back in a couple of minutes. Great to hear that, man. Great to hear that, Amica. You are quite right. It's all plain sailing from now on. Okay, yeah. Oh, good lord. But here we go, guys. The group is still growing. The group is still growing. And if you want to fly along with us, feast in the skies. Indeed, indeed, indeed. Oh, good lord. Now, first of all, we are headed towards the coastline, towards Izmir. That is where we are basically headed towards. We are then flying somewhat over Izmir, heading towards, let me see, where are we flying towards? We're flying towards Sart of Sadir. It used to be Sadir, actually, and it's now Sart. Sadir, there is a point of interest there, and the point of interest is a gymnasium that was built by the Roman settlers there. It's partly intact, so we should be able to see that. From there on, we are flying over towards Izmir, and then we will be landing there. Satire, hardly knew her. Oh, jeez. Jeez, my friend. Oh, good lord, still. Yeah, I'll give you a red card for that one. I'll give you a red card for that one right there. So, yeah. At points. Stealth Wolf 1. There you go. Up to 3. Your tally is rising as well, my friend. Your tally is rising as well. Oh, good lord. But right now, guys... Oh, by the way. Very, very important. Very important, guys. Do you still have any suggestions for the save point for the Middle East? We right now have Jerusalem and Beirut. Beirut, Lebanon. Those are the two. But if you guys have any suggestions, we are flying over Syria. We are flying over Jordan, we are flying over Lebanon, and we are flying over Israel. And those are Damascus. Good one. Good one. Yep. Alright, so it's now we have Jerusalem, we have Beirut, and we have Damascus. Damascus is also up there as well. So yeah, that's an option as well, of course, no problem. I mean, as I said, Syria, we are flying over Syria. Once we leave Turkey, we are flying over Syria. We are then flying over Lebanon, flying over Israel, and over Jordan, and then Israel, I think. So yeah, and from Israel, we will be flying into Egypt. But yeah, guys, it's all serious. I'm not sure if we are serious about Syria. Yeah, we are serious about Syria. We are flying, definitely we are flying over Syria. Man, I am, funnily enough, it's really strange, but I'm really looking forward to flying over those countries, even though they are, yeah, they're very controversial right now. But yeah, Jeff Boy, good to see you, man. Hello. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, they are very controversial countries right now, of course. I mean, there's a lot going on, and not in a good way, unfortunately. But yeah, we do want to see them from the sky. I mean, let's face it, they're not only just countries at war or in conflict right now. It's also a very beautiful place to see, so yeah. Might get a perfect bowling strike in Syria. Let's hope not. Oh, good lord, guys. I need to drink a little bit more. Ah, there we go. That's better. That is better. But yeah, guys, as I said, so we have Jerusalem, we have Beirut, and we have Syria. Damascus, sorry, Damascus. So those three are it right now. If anyone else has suggestion, please let me know right now, because we will be polling in, well, about half an hour time. So about half an hour time we will be starting the poll, and you guys get to choose the new save point. Now, for those that are new here, what happens is, if I crash due to my own stupidity, I have to go back to the save point which you guys have set on that continent where I crashed on, and then I have to fly back in a straight line towards the last leg that I flew. So the last flight plan that I flew, I have to redo that. That is my restriction, that is my penalty. You guys get to choose that save point, and in this case it will be one save point. The next one that we get to choose will be for Africa. We already have a few good ones there already suggested, for instance by Drunk Simming, one of them being Casablanca. I really like that one, actually. It sounds cool. Where are you heading for after the crash? It's like Casablanca. So yeah, but maybe we have 3 save points, because Africa, let's face it, is a very, 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 very big place. So yeah, Cape Town, Africa. Actually, that was suggested, Jeff Boy. So you're the second one that actually suggested Cape Town. Yeah, yeah. Just to annoy you. Yeah, just to annoy you. Yeah, but there will be several. So there will be, I'm not sure if we have to split it up in 3 parts, Africa, or 2. So the northern part of Africa and the southern part of Africa. But yeah, right now, once we actually get to Africa, then you guys get to choose which one, which save point that will be. Cairo, Cape Town, Dakar. Yeah, all good names, indeed. Good suggestions. But for those suggestions, guys, for Africa, please place them in the detour request. channel in the Discord channel, in our Discord channel. The Discord channel you can basically find right here. Jordy, good to see you, man. Entebbe in the middle of Africa is a star airport in the sim. It really is? Really, Jordy? Really? Oh, that is pretty cool, actually. Entebbe, isn't that Nigeria? I think Entebbe is Nigeria, if I'm not mistaken. Could be wrong, but yeah. So yeah, guys, you can actually, yeah, I will redeem the hydrate. If you go to the Discord channel and you have suggestions for Africa, Uganda, thank you very much. Yeah, I know that because I have to know that actually because there was a special from Top Gear where they tried to find the source of the river Nile, and they started out, I think, near in Uganda, near Entebbe Airport. I think they started there actually. Where in '72, I think there was a hijacking of a plane which was attacked by an Israeli plane was hijacked, I think, and the Israeli special forces actually handled that, I think. But yeah, could be wrong, but I think that was it. But yeah, guys, so go to the Discord channel, go to the detour request for, and if you have special save point suggestions for Africa, place it there with the notification save point Africa and save point Africa, and then the name of the place where you which you are suggesting, and we will pick that up. We will pick that up. We will make sure that is added to the list. That is added to the list. Yeah. Right at the shore of Lake Victoria. Yeah, exactly. Lake Victoria, I think the biggest lake. You gotta be kidding me! Oh, good lord! Yeah, you're really at it, aren't you, Stealth? You are really at it, my friend. You are really at it. Oh, good lord! Let me see. Add points. Special talent. Yeah, you're sharp today, my friend. There you go. Another one. Another one. But yeah, guys, as I said, right now we are choosing the Middle Eastern save point. That is very important. Kein Problem. So yeah, back front. Oh, good lord. But yeah, the Middle East, that is the most important one. Welcome back, Amica, by the way. And okay, laughed. But yeah, it's beat ya. But yeah, guys, it's right now. We have Damascus, we have Beirut, and we have Jerusalem. Oh no, left, right, wrong. Oh, good lord. This is yeah, unraveling quite quickly. I think this is unraveling quite quickly. Damascus, Jerusalem, and Beirut. So those three are right now. If anyone, as I said, anyone has suggestion. That also holds true for lurkers, that holds true for followers, not just the subs. Anyone can add a suggestion, guys. I mean, it is not something special for... I mean, you guys are all part of the cabin crew. If you want to really annoy me, now is your chance. Now is your absolute chance. So, yeah. And trust me, it does happen often that I nearly crash. I mean, my last crash was actually, I think last week, when I nearly face planted myself straight into a Greek island while trying to sightsee a flock of seagulls. Yeah, that's actually a thing. So yeah. I wanted to see a flock of seagulls, did not pay attention to the altitude, and nearly crash landed. So yeah. Yeah, maybe Jamel, maybe Discord save point category. That might be a good idea, actually. That might be a good idea. Maybe we'll make a subcategory of it or something like that. A flock of seagulls. Gaban Sodom Light too. I know, right? You caught onto that one. A flock of seagulls. Oh, good lord. A flock of turkeys today. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe not. I flocked to that gig quite quickly. Quickly. Ouch. Ouch. Okay, guys. I think actually, mods, are you there? Trying to see if we have a few mods available, because I think we may be starting the poll. The poll for choosing the choosing the save point for the Middle East right now. That is actually part of a two-parter, because we are getting back. So yeah. Can I use point removal in the joke? If it's truly awful, yes. If it's truly awful, yes. Sit down comedy. Maybe you should, my friend. Maybe you should. Alright, guys. Look at that. Look at that. The sky is clearing up completely. Oh, there you are. Roti Bomb. Yep, you're catching up, man. I can see you. Roti is right there. Well played. Well played, my friend. Guybrush still up in the air. Elron McBong. We have JM Knights, Metal Chi, of course. We have Botty P. We have Jamel right there. We have Weem. We have Smefje up in the air. Who else am I missing? Right down there. Brace Yourself and AJ Rawlings are hunting each other. Apparently. Are you guys hunting each other? Yeah, I think they're dogfighting right there. So yeah. It's a big honor then positive. Sweet. That's sweet. Jerusalem, Beirut, and Damascus. It's Jerusalem, Beirut, and Damascus. They're mating. Yes, of course. You can see right down there, there are two, what they call spitties. The spitties are tiny little airplanes buzzing about. They were also a very old race. They've been around for at least 100 years, and those spitties have been flying circles trying to catch each other up. In this case, they may be even mating. Let's watch in, shall we? So it's there we go. Yep, those two are spitties indeed. Cool, blimey. Alright, guys, which will be the next save point? The poll is up, guys. Please choose the next save point for the Middle East. Please choose the next save point for the Middle East. Oh, we have Beirut and Damascus. One choice. Oh, it's going neck on neck. Jerusalem one as well. Beirut 2. Oh, once again, neck on neck race. Yep. It's a toit race. Toit like a tiger. 7 votes now, right now. Beirut is ahead, just slightly. Oh, and everyone's up again. Odin, love Beirut. Well, go give it some Beirut love then. Go give it some Beirut love. That is, yeah. There we go, guys. Yeah, Damascus is slowly falling behind. We still have Jerusalem and Beirut for the Middle East save point. The save point where I need to restart if I crash due to my own stupidity. And trust me, my friends, that does happen actually. Yeah, I tend to forget that I'm flying at times and try to, I focus sometimes a little bit too much on the scenery or what's happening around me instead of just thinking, hey, maybe I should be flying this plane. Yeah, that might be an idea. Alright. Gaza Strip is a nice place to visit at this time of year. Yeah, well, we are actually going to visit it, actually. Right now, we have Jerusalem, 4 votes. We have Beirut, 6 votes. And Damascus, 3 votes. You can still get your vote in, guys. You can still get your vote in. So make sure you do. Make sure you do. Because this can, this actually make sure that you can annoy me in the most nice honor that you can get, in the most nice way that you can do. So yeah, it's if you really want to annoy me, that's the way to go, guys. But Beirut is so far winning. It has 7 votes already. Beirut, Lebanon is right now in the lead. Right now in the lead. To be honest, it is pretty cool actually to fly over, start from Beirut. So yeah. Well, Istanbul is basically it's on the edge of Europe and Asia, so I kind of consider Turkey a little bit of both, a little bit of both. So yeah, annoying or ignoring. Well, maybe probably both. Probably both. Dude. Hmm. Yes, I truly believe that. I truly believe that. I mean, whoa. Yeah, things like that right there. Yeah, that's yeah, that. Trust me, once that plane hits red, it's over. It is absolutely over. I speak from experience. Actually, my first crash was me basically dying due to overspeed. There's fog down there. There's actually fog. That is interesting. That is interesting right there. But there's huh. I've given Shoney a headache today. Well, you kind of did, yeah. Funnily, but in a good way. Yeah, it's in a good way. In a good way. It's forming. Yeah, it is. Well, my plane is... Well, I don't think it is. I don't think it is, but there is... It's basically forming and in front of me and dissolving behind me? I mean... Yeah, it is fog. You can see the clouds actually there, so it is... That is strange. That is a little bit strange. Nice peel off there, my friend. Nice peel off right there. Shadowbell just flew below me. But it should be sunny. So, this is kind of strange. Weird. Really, really weird. What's the weather, by the way? 13 degrees Celsius, so that's good. The closest airfield right now is Lima, I think. No, it's Lima Golf. No, I keep forgetting this. Oh, good lord. I'm so bad at this. I really, really need to train. Mike Tango. Lima Golf, Mike Tango. So, yeah. Oh, you also have it. You have it as well there, Jamel. But it is really strange. Or is this this watercolor? Hang on. I'm going in for a look. I'm going in for a look. Oh, the place. Ah, okay. Oh, Foca over there. Oh, yeah. The place in front of us. No. So, there is no fog right here. That was strange. So it was showing fog, but there wasn't any fog. Interesting. Interesting. That was really weird. Well, I mean, it looks perfect now. It looks absolutely perfect now. So no clue what was going on right there. Somehow it apparently thought there was fog, but there wasn't. And yeah. But look at this coastline right here, guys. Wow. Look at that. That is absolutely stunning and pretty. I mean, yeah. Yeah. I like that. I like that a lot. Flying in this area, it is truly something I can recommend. I mean, I loved flying over Norway. Norway was absolutely brilliant. Had been in your vicinity the whole time. That's cool, man. But yeah, it's but yeah, it is. I flew over Norway. That was, yeah. Norway was definitely, that was a thing. That was truly amazing. Scary, because as you may know, the 172 does not have any form of de-icing, and I flew in it in the middle of winter through clouds, freezing temperatures. But man, that was beautiful. But having said that, flying over the Greek islands and this area here in Turkey, the Aegean Sea, that is a very, very, very good second place right there. That is a very good second place right there. I mean, this area is absolutely stunning. It is so beautiful. Flying here in the summer, it is so cool doing that. It is really cool flying here. Cabin crew takeover. Oh, by the way, talking about cabin crew takeover, coming Friday is actually a cabin crew takeover day. So if you guys want to, if any of you want to take over the channel, place it in the cabin crew takeover section of the Discord channel, and it's your go. Friday would then be your go, your chance. So yeah, if you have any idea of a nice route to fly, the rules are in the cabin crew takeover section of the Discord channel. Then watch the airspeed. Oh yeah, I'm climbing a little bit. Yeah, thank you, Stelbull. Yep. But yeah, it's if you guys want to do the cabin crew takeover, hand in your flight plan, and we will have a look at that. And maybe you on Friday will be the captain of the cabin crew, not me, but you. We will be following you around, and you can either do that on the chat, or you can do it on Discord and talk with me while we're doing the flight. That's up to you. That is all up to you. But if you want, you guys can actually do the cabin crew takeover coming Friday. If not, I have a flight plan set for Friday. But if you guys hand in for Friday a cabin crew takeover flight plan, yeah, sure, why not? Let's fly that. Let's do that. Look at this, guys. This is truly, truly amazing here. It is really nice flying over Turkey. I really have to admit that. I mean, that looks really cool. Salt pans, I think. Well, we have a winner, guys. The next save point, which you guys have chosen, is Beirut. Beirut is our next save point. So, if I crash once we are in Syria and I crash in that part of the Middle East, I have to start in Beirut and fly back. So, Beirut it is. Beirut it is. Oh, sure. That could also be an option. That could also be an option there, Amica. Yeah. Anyone get the email from Orbix about it? Yeah, I did. Yeah. Xingji, yeah, I did. I did as well. And they have a lot of free stuff, so it's pretty cool. Hey, Court, good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Flown there yet? Where do you mean? In China, or what is it? Taipei. Oh, that's Korea, I think it is. Isn't it? No, I have not. No, actually, the most places that I've flown so far, JM Nights, is... I've flown a few things in Canada and America. I've flown a little part of the Caribbean. But mostly Europe. Mostly I've done Europe. So, yeah. I mean, I haven't had time actually to do that. So, yeah, unfortunately. And the most flights I've done so far is actually with you guys. So, yeah. But it's, yeah, it's, yeah, it is. Yeah, time is definitely, Amica, dude. I see what you did there, Amica. I see what you did there. You and Jamel. You and Jamel, both of you. You naughty scamps. But yeah, guys, it's... oh, what's that? Is that a ship? What kind of ship? Oh, that's a... Yeah, that's a yacht. Definitely a yacht. And it's moving, so yep. But yeah, it's... unfortunately, the most time I have available when flying is with you guys. Basically doing this. I have been mostly just flying... they're not actually really real there, as in real life. No, it's just generated by the simulator. And I have the AI ships, which add on. So, yeah. Ah, there you go. Well, that should help out quite a lot there, JM Knights. But yeah, the AI ships mod actually... it would be pretty cool, actually. And it will not surprise me, maybe if in future that something will be added like that, as a mod or something like that. Or maybe even Microsoft will do it themselves. Right now, of course, they're working on the... mostly on the actual real-life planes that are flying to make sure that these... I have the same bot at the same place with the mod. Yeah, it should show up basically. If we're all in the same simulator with the same mod, or as in the same multiplayer group, it should show up. So for everyone. So that's pretty cool there. That's pretty cool little bit of technology right there, Guybrush. And it's a free add-on that you can get from FlightSim.2. Of course, we love FlightSim.2. I mean, it's one of the best websites out there for Microsoft Flight Simulator free content. So if you want, you can always get your free content safely from FlightSim.2. .to actually. It's not 2, but to.to. And they're pretty awesome. But you can the mod that I use is you can also find a link to that mod in the Discord channel in our Discord channel in the mod section. In the free mod section, you can find a direct link to that to the both the AI and We Love VR from Puffin Flight, who is usually here as well. So 11 minutes. That is just until the last waypoint, I think. So we are up in the air for, I think, another... Let me have a look there. Let me have a small calculation, a quick calculation. We still have to go 18, 49 and 49 nautical miles. So that's about 110 nautical miles. That's about an hour's flight, Camper. That's about an hour's flight. A little bit more. Yeah, I thought 137 nautical miles. So that's about an hour and 20 minutes, something like that. So by 4:30 Central European Standard Time, Amsterdam, Paris time, we should be coming in for a landing. If I can catch up in the TBM. Dude, if you go to Lima Tango Foxtrot Alpha, that's just 11.6 nautical miles away, and I think we're flying towards it. No, we're flying away from it. We're flying away from it, but that's 11.6 nautical miles. If you take off from there, you should be near us quite quickly, yeah. We'll have to refuel at one of these military airports. Thirsty Cap 10. Yes, the Cap 10 does love a drink. Indeed, it does love a drink. As does the Spitfire as well. That's the reason why I always make sure that I have a few airports that I'm flying over. Because I know you guys fly very, very thirsty planes. Yes, they are fuel guzzlers, basically. So, yeah. You have to make sure there are a few airfields out there. Is that actually? No, that's just a plain area. Yeah. When we fly them like this, yeah, exactly, exactly. When you fly them like crazy, and it's long. I do long flights, guys. It's like 3 to 4 hours flights, or at least 3.5 hour flights that I do. So yeah. So I always make sure that there are a few airports dotted around during my flights, so you guys can refuel quite easily. And there should be one close by, I think. There should be one close by. If not, then it's Izmir, which is, if I'm not mistaken, over there. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, we are now headed towards. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. We are. Yes. Yeah, Izmir is where we are now flying, and from there on we are headed towards Sart, if I'm not mistaken. Sart. And from there, from Sart, we are flying back to Izmir. So we are basically doing a tight little circle. And then we are landing. There we are. That should show it a little bit more easily for you guys right there. So yeah, it's beautiful weather here. It's lovely. We had some really strange weather. Cloudy when we took off. It was rainy. It was nasty in Istanbul, but the rain and the clouds cleared. You can still see the outskirts right there. We had some beautiful views already. We're flying over such beautiful countryside here. I mean, Turkey is really beautiful. Very diverse, I have to say. Very diverse. So yeah. I mean, I know it is, but I mean, I've been told by many of my friends that Turkey is very diverse. But yeah, to see it with your own eyes is still something different. I mean, it's yeah. And it's not picture perfect. I know it is not picture perfect, but it's close enough to reality. So, Yesterday, summer showed its face. Yeah, God, it was hot and muggy here yesterday. Quert, here in the Netherlands as well, I can tell you that. Here in the Netherlands as well. As you may hear, there is a slight buzz behind my, behind me. That is the AC unit running. So it's trying to make sure that I can keep flying this flight. Otherwise, the temperature in my office here, yeah, it goes up quickly to about 30, 33, 32 degrees Celsius. So, yeah, here is really hot. Yeah, I can imagine that there, Metalchi. I can imagine that. But yeah, I mean, decided to turn around and do a whole flight plan from the beginning. Oh, good lord. Say it ain't so. I thought that buzz was me. No. No. Although, the funny thing is, if you fly behind me, you can actually hear the drone of the Merlin engine from the Spitfire. It's very distinct. It is very, very distinct. Alright, guys. We just flew over Urla. Am I saying this correctly? Urla, I think. Yeah, Urla. Right there. Yeah. 38 degrees Celsius. Oh, good lord. Man, that is hot. And I don't do heat very well. Yeah, I don't do the heat thing very well. Just took off, getting to 26k feet to catch up with good speed. You should be here in, yeah, I think about 10 minutes max. So yeah, Urla is a nice place. It is. It looks really, really nice. Few swimming pools actually. Tennis courts right there. So yeah, you can make out the tennis courts, swimming pools. That's lovely, actually. That is lovely. Nice. Very nice. So now we are flying back over the bay, funnily enough. Right there. We should be heading there towards... well, mainly... I think that's... We're now heading towards Izmir, if I'm not mistaken, Metalchi. I think we're heading towards Metalchi. Hey, Jan! Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. I am doing great, my friend. Thank you very much for asking. How are you doing in India? How is India doing, my friend? Yeah, exactly. Yep. And Captain Seppi there as well. Hello, hello, my friend. Hope you are doing well as well. Hope you're having fun, my friend. We are now on the nearing the end, basically, of our flight. We have 2 more legs to go. We are first heading to Sart, which is, or Sadir, which used to be a Roman settlement. And the Roman settlement, there is now a gymnasium still left. You're doing well, yeah. And all is well in India as well, I'm hoping. So, yeah. But that is a Roman settlement. We are flying... You can just see the gymnasium there. It's very tiny. You miss it if you blink. But we will look it up. The poll has ended. Yes. I know. It was Beirut. Beirut has been chosen. So, yeah. That will be the save point in our... in the Middle East. The Middle East will be Beirut. So, that will be the next one. I will see if there is a very nice... payware airport for Beirut, so maybe, and if not, I will look up to see if there is a very nice custom-made airport for that as well. So yeah, if there is a nice custom made one, I think I'll choose that one, or we'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, doing well. I hope you and your family are doing well. Time to enjoy some coffee. Well spoken, and yes, I am doing great. I am doing great actually. So yeah, as I said, talking about temperature and Aditya arrives. Yeah, yeah, that is timing indeed. That is timing indeed. But yeah, fortunately, as you guys can hear, there is a buzz in the background going on. That is the AC unit that is running right now. But it does mean that I am now flying at a comfortable 20 degrees Celsius right here. So that is good. That is indeed very good. Which means that during the summer I can keep flying, and that is the most important thing. Otherwise, I would have to relocate to the living room, and I'm pretty sure, dude, I'm pretty sure that that I wouldn't be able to stream then. Yeah, streaming would have become a very big problem indeed. But right now, it works perfectly. It worked absolutely perfectly. So we are doing great, and yeah, we have in the air right now Shutterbell. We have JM Knights right there. Horace is flying along, as well as Elron Mabong right there. We have Brace Yourself in the distance with Metal Chi, the tour guide basically. AJ Rawlings right behind us in the cabin crew colors. Spitfire right there. Guybrush still flying along, man. I truly am impressed. I am impressed. We have Weem up there. We have Smefje Jamel. And we have, well, I'm not sure if Rhythmic Baton, if you're flying along with us, say hello in chat. I've seen you quite a while here in the distance, but if you're flying along, say hello in chat, my friend. And we have Botty P right there. Botty P, yes. Amica and Camper on the way. You can already see Amica because I should be able to see Amica somewhere. Dude. I lost Amica. Amica, where are you? I feel so alone. Say it ain't so. I miss you. Oh, Amica, where art thou? Why the tag add-on? Well, the thing was, Jamel, that and that I noticed that last Friday we actually had 25 to 30 people up in the air flying, and it was really hard to make you guys out. So because of this, I can now actually see you a lot better. It's on stream, it's a little bit harder, I have to admit, but for me it is a lot better to call you guys out and show you guys where you are. So yeah, but that's the reason why I changed the tags actually, because the sky was just cluttered, which was a lot of fun, but it was just one big clutter of names. So yeah. But the mouse helped to click the button. That's it. Don't know how to use the keyboard. I couldn't tell you if I wanted to, my friend. Does not overlap much. Exactly. Yep. The new save point. Current save point is Beirut. Rafik Hariri International Airport. That is the one. That is the new save point right there, guys. Well done. You have chosen the new save point. Excellent. Thank you all very much. So yeah. It was a festive occasion leaving Europe finally. Indeed it was. Indeed it was. We even played Ode to Joy. So yeah. Welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah, the save point is done indeed, my friend. The save point is done indeed. And it is Beirut. It is Beirut, as I think you suggested that one as well, didn't you, Drunk Simming? I think you did. Had this add-on too, didn't he? But his text was red. Maybe it's configurable. I think it is. I think it is. I think I've seen it in green as well. So green and red, I'll look into that and see if we can change that. See if we can change that. One more meeting in a bit, and then I'm done for the day. Good. Hopefully I can land with you guys. I hope so too, my friend. We will be up in the air for about, I think, a little less than an hour. A little less than an hour, yeah. Little less than an hour, that's when we will be up. Look at that! Is this the way it's actually supposed to look like? Because it looks like this river has been cut off right there. That is interesting. So, yeah, it says 7 minutes, but yeah. The thing is, that is handled by Sim Toolkit Pro, and it doesn't handle it correctly. It's yeah. The ETE thing is a thing, but there should be an ETE here, and it says 1 hour, 1 minute, and yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not it either. But that's just for this leg. Ah, yeah, okay. So the next ETE should show up, and yeah. ETE is yeah, okay, it's actually to, yeah, we need an ETA, exactly. Just an estimated time of arrival, actually. That will be a little bit cooler, actually. According to the top-down direct distance, that could be it as well, Metal Chi. Yeah, I'm not sure actually how they calculate that in Sim2K Pro, to be honest. Although I did, I did set the flight plan. So up there, as you guys can see right here, that is the flight plan that that is handled through Sim2K Pro. So if I type in route, for instance, you actually get the flight plan right there, including the airfields and the coordinates of the waypoint that I set. That it is not a actual waypoint that you can get. It's not an airway or something like that. There is no airway for that right there. You enter your speed when you're entering the plan and does calculation from that. Yeah, it does. Alright guys, this is Izmir, and it's all the way around this bay actually. It is all the way around this bay right here, but this is the town of Izmir right here. Not on my end. So far so good actually, knock on wood. Knock on wood. Right now we are doing actually pretty well, to be honest. We are flying pretty okay, I can't complain. We are doing pretty well, yeah. I know, man, I know, it is absolutely insane. I mean, Turkey is really lovely flying over. I really have to admit that. Turkey is really lovely. It's just default, yeah. There's no upgrades for this, there's nothing for this. I mean, look at these towns look at that town right here. Look at Izmir, this city right here. It looks absolutely brilliant. It looks absolutely brilliant. It looks so realistic. It feels real. It feels real. That's the thing. It gives you the impression that it could look like that. It could look like that. And that's mainly, I think, due to the fact that the roads are accurate and the houses are filled in on the roadside and correctly and stuff like that. So yeah, a building site right there. That is funny. But yeah, it feels real. It feels real. It makes it look realistic. And that is so cool. That is so cool. That is really cool. Yeah, it is. It is very nice. It is really very nice. I mean, as I said, it gives you the idea of realism to a high degree. And guys, once again, we have not paid a single penny for this. This is just out of the box. I mean, I can't upgrade this. There is no scenery for Izmir. There just isn't. So yeah. DirectX 12 update. Yeah, who knows? Yeah, with a nicer GPU, of course. Yeah, man. Yeah, we talked about that one. Yeah, that's painful. That is absolutely painful. But yeah, they are coming out. They are coming out. The low hash rate cards are now coming out. And yeah, we'll have to see if the low hash rate cards actually improve something. So yeah, Google mapped that location and the waterway Violet is right along the road. It was not likely what you saw on the map. Yeah, close but a little further from the road. Ah, yeah, okay, but that might be due to Bing Maps. That might be due to the problems with Bing Maps, because yeah, on the one hand you have Bing Maps, and yeah, you know, apparently it's 2 petabytes of data storage. Actually, it's 3 petabytes, Stealth Wolf. It's 3 petabytes. The entire world of data storage, the entire world is 3 petabytes. Yeah. Yeah, it's not something you download easily to your hard drive. No, that's the reason why they streamed it. But as I said, I think that's also the reason why they went with Azure Cloud. I mean, it's basically Microsoft showing off the power of what Azure Cloud could do. This is basically Microsoft. It is on the one hand, of course, a Asobo showpiece. It is a re-entry into the world of Microsoft Flight Simulator, or flight simulators, actually, because let's face it, the last one I think was 2005 for Microsoft, so that was quite a while back, and this was the first time that it was released again in 15 years' time. So that's on the one hand, and that's Asobo and Black Shark AI flexing their muscles, basically. It's flexing their muscles. And on the one hand, of course, it's also a great opportunity for Microsoft to basically showcase their Azure server, the power of Azure server. So yeah, a big marketing opportunity for them, for a lot of different technologies. Exactly, Captain Seppi. I mean, yeah, it is. This is pretty impressive. Let's face it. This is pretty impressive. I mean, and I have not downloaded any maps of this area or whatever. It's just streamed directly. Release was October 2006. Yeah, but that is 15 years ago. So yeah, I was off by 1 or 2 years. But yeah, it must cost an absolute fortune to run per month though, since these cloud guys charge an arm and a leg for their services. Drunk simming, yeah. Well, the thing is, I'm not sure how that is handled, to be honest. As I said, I mean, it is Microsoft Flight Simulator, although it is created by Asobo. It is Microsoft Flight Simulator, but still, you know, it's yeah. I mean, yeah. I knew it was somewhere in that around that time, basically. Evil Worm, yeah. But yeah, it's do we have to climb? Yeah, we have to climb. I think 5,000 feet should be the limit, guys. 5,000 feet should be the limit, but you should be good at 4.5, something like that. 5,000 feet. Keep that in mind. Climbing. So yeah, will we circle over the main city when we return? First we're flying to Sart, and then we are flying actually back to Izmir. So yeah, and we are circling then. Flying then towards the airfield. And once again, guys, as you know, if you fly along with me, let me land first. Then you guys can come in after me, and I will showcase that. So yeah, I will show you that. Imagine running your own data center for this. Just the power alone. Yeah, it will be. That's nuts. That's absolutely insane. You need multiple all over the world. Exactly, camper. Exactly. But I think that is also the reason why you can select several servers. I mean, they are basically located in a lot of countries all over the world. So yeah. Hey Piper, good to see you, man. Hello. We will be up, and Super Typhoon here as well. We will be up in the air for about for a little less than an hour. So I think about 40 to 50 minutes, something like that. Oh, Jamel, no. Ah, that's a shame, man. That is a shame. Just wait. Maybe sometimes it will pop back. Sometimes it will pop back. So give it a little time. Sometimes the servers just they start bouncing around a little bit. But yeah. But it is an incredible amount of power that you actually need. 1 more hour, we'll put in some fuel in the plane and come after you. You do that, my friend. The nearest airport right now, is Lima Tango Bravo Kilo. Lima Tango Bravo Kilo. That is the nearest one. That's 12 nautical miles away. And yeah, I'm not sure if we're actually moving to Lima Tango Bravo Lima. Not sure. But yeah, the nearest one is Lima Tango Bravo Kilo. That is the nearest one. And it should be somewhere over there in the distance, right there. Right behind me. Back along. Then it will load in. Yeah. If it pops back, it will load in. But that's just a server glitch, basically. And there you are. Exactly. That is just a server glitch, fortunately. Camper and Amica, yeah, I made you guys out right there. There you are. I can see you. I can see you again. Catching up. Yeah. There you go, guys. Now we are heading towards Sart. And from Sart we are flying back right there to Izmir, and we are landing in the area where right over there. There should be an airport somewhere over there. That should be Lima Tango Bravo Juliet. Lima Tango Bravo Juliet. So yeah. Have some strange nicknames. It all depends on what your Xbox name is, Jamal. It depends on your Xbox name. Actually, my old Xbox name used to be Shony, just Shony basically. And you can change it to Shony. In my case, I could change it to Shony Gaming, but that's just the once. You get a free name change, and after that you have to pay $15. So YZ Easy Y21KL. Good to see you, man. Hello, thank you very much for that follow. And for those that are just here, guys, you can always head in chat, have a little bit of fun. But not only that, once we reach the 1,000 followers, I will give away a free copy of Microsoft Flight Simulator. Yes, I will. Deep Blue, I will redeem that hydrate, my friend. Yes, thank you very much. Because I was getting a little bit thirsty. Although we are running low, guys. I'm not sure if you can see this, but we are running low. Yes. There we go. Thank you very much, Deep Blue. So, yeah. Oh, nearing the 450, guys. 950. Oh, only 60 followers left, and then I will give away a free copy of Microsoft Flight Simulator. So, and if we have reached then the 1K followers, that is insane. That is insane. That is absolutely insane. Guys, so wow. No sound alerts. Yeah, I have no clue why that's not happening. I don't know why, actually. But no, it does not have any sound alerts, funnily enough. It used to. It used to go bling. So, not sure what's happening there. And Demo Gabri, thank you very much for the follow. Yeah, I do have to keep an eye on the what's going on there. But yeah, lack of Arnold today. We really have a lack of Arnold today. Yeah, but we don't need him for the clouds. Yeah, the clouds are beautiful. Yeah, and I don't have to pull down the sun and the sky. Yeah, that's also very good. Some custom one tonight in the studio. Oh, excellent. If you have any ideas, let me know. The funny thing is, if I just let you go, Emeka, you come up with the most beautiful and wonderful things. So, yeah. I mean, I can't beat you, basically. Anything you can come up with is 10 times better than I can ever come up with. You're much more creative than I am, funnily enough. So, yeah. There we go. Ooh. Ooh. Well played there, Guybrush. So, yeah. Looks like PMDG doing a full steam on Microsoft Flight Simulator, though. Even YouTube channel update. Yeah, man, they're working on it. They're like working on it like crazy. PMDG is fully going on Microsoft Flight Simulator, and that, yeah, that warms the cockles of my heart. It really does. You know, it's like, PMDG, come, join the club. Have a little bit of fun. You know, come, give us a little bit of PMDG love. So, yeah. If the person who gets the copy of Microsoft Flight Simulator you are giving away does not have a sub to this channel, I will provide them one. Much love. Thank you very much, that Captain Seppi. Yes, unfortunately, if you want to attend the giveaway, which I will start at 1K, it's... you have to be either a follower or a sub. You have to be either a follower or a sub. So you don't have to be a sub to actually compete in the giveaway. Yes, followers can do that. Lurkers cannot, unfortunately. But so yeah, it's just a follow away. If you want actually to have a copy of Microsoft Flight Simulator and you don't own one yet, I will be giving away one for once we reach the 1K followers. So yeah. Grantic and Martin, so hyped for the DC6, man. Yeah, DC3 more, yeah, I know. Me too. But the DC6 is actually a good start. It is a really, really good start. And if you're not aware of this, right now, PMDG is releasing a huge amount of YouTube movies, YouTube vids, how to start up and how to fly the DC6 that they are releasing soon. And it looks so good. It looks so good, man. So yeah. Good morning, everyone. Just came in to listen along while I'm at work. Well, I hope I bring a smile to your face, my friend. That is very, very important. A smile and a laugh each day. We are here for the good vibes and the good vibes only. Yes, indeed. Good vibes be the journey. Yes. And we are basically, we are showering. Yeah, I used to say carpet bombing, but that has a negative association with it, kind of thing. So we're showering each and every country with good vibes. That is what we're doing. So yeah, that is what we're doing. The Boeing guys are gonna go bonkers. Yeah, they are. They are indeed, my friend. They are indeed. Yes, yes, good vibes indeed. There we go. There we go. Good vibes indeed. Saw the videos, really nice. I'm new to simulation stuff, but a friend just told me, PDMG is basically the pinnacle of third-party developers in Microsoft Flight Simulators. However, Granting and Martin, keep in mind that if you want to own a plane like that, you have to fork out a lot of money. Usually they go up from €50, $50 to 200, up to $200. They can even go to 200 or 200 euros, or beer tokens for that matter. Kind of depends on the exchange rate, but yeah. So beer token, I like beer tokens myself. So always bring a smile to my face. Good to hear. Love the stream. Thank you very much, there, Sim Captain Dave. Thank you very much. I really, really, really appreciate that. I really do. PMDG is American too, so I'm not paying double. Yeah, but the thing is, as I said, it is the pinnacle of it is basically, they are the pinnacle of third-party developers. So yeah, Nuno, good to see you, man. Hello, welcome to the channel. Thank you very much for that follow, and I hope you are enjoying what you're seeing, my friend. That is very very kind of you, giving me a follow right there, and I always appreciate a new member of the cabin crew. And if you guys are wondering what the hell is the cabin crew, well, you guys are. There we go. Hello from Portugal. Man, we flew over your lovely country a few months ago, actually, and it was really nice. Yeah, kind of surprising, actually, how beautiful Portugal really was. It was a surprise to me. So thank you very much for being here, my friend, and welcome to our journey around the world. We are actually flying all over the world doing, yeah, this crazy stunt right here. I'm zooming out a little bit, then zooming in a little bit, and that should be kind of it. Yeah. So yeah, that is what we're doing. Yeah, it's 440,000 kilometers, 220,000 nautical miles, 2,200 plus hours, and the funny thing is, it's still growing. I've planned about 4 to 5 years flying just one flight around the world, but I think it may be more 5 to 6 years right now. Yeah, it's growing. It's still growing. So it is a lot of fun. You guys have been joining me on my flights, and yeah, it's all prices are now mentioned as beer tokens. Indeed, Jamel, beer tokens. That's the one we use. So yeah, there is an exchange rate kind of thing going, but yeah, it should be good. But yeah, guys, 2-year Africa. Yeah, probably, probably with the way I'm flying. I mean, I'm flying. Most people think I'm just zigging and zagging all over the place. No, 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 no. There is a method to my madness, indeed. And you guys are enjoying that madness up close. Actually, you guys are partly responsible for that madness as well. So, yeah. Alright, guys. I'm throttling back because we are flying near Sart right now. And it's a tiny little speck. You miss it if you blink. Sart should be somewhere, I think, over there. And along the road, there is the... don't blame us. Of course we do. Methodical madness, indeed. That Jan, I will keep that one. Yeah, I will use that one. It's methodical madness. Indeed it is. Alright, guys. We are now slowly going down, but losing a little bit of altitude because we do want to see that gymnasium. It is tiny. You'll miss it if you blink, but yeah. So I'm going to the camera view right there. Boop. There we go. I booped it. Yes, I did. I booped it right there. Top points right now. Yes, we also have now a leaderboard, by the way. We have a red card leaderboard. For those that are wondering, red cards you get if you do a very good dad joke or something like that. And we have a leaderboard right there. So yeah. The Mr. Douglas DC-3 aircraft previously owned by Mr. Douglas of McDonnell Douglas. is just a few miles from me at the airport. Really, the official one. Wow, that is cool. That is really cool, actually. That is really cool. All right, I am going to bleed off a little bit of speed because we want to see that location up close. Actually, no, it's a little bit further. You boops it. I did. I did do the boops. Yes, I always do the boops. I always do the boops. All right, guys. Yeah, Sart should be there. Yeah, where you guys are flying, that's where Sart should be. Yeah. Work is getting in the way of my red card collecting. I know, man. I know. But then again, I'm not forgetting all the red cards that you actually already obtained, my friend. So, yeah. Going out flaps 10. We are now at that speed where we can actually do that. So we are going a little bit low and slow. That is a little bit too much. Sound nice. I like it as a Berliner. Kind of history thing. Trying to get bush flying stuck with the DC-3. Man, bush flying with a DC-3. That is a very good plan. Yes, it's owned by Indiana company, but it is in Tennessee. Oh, cool. I will open that. I will make sure I open that. Thank you very much for that link there, Captain Seppi. That is pretty cool. Stops blinking eyes. Alright. Shoni Babon. Yo, there he is again. It is Mon ami. Mon ami Nicolas. How are you doing, my young friend? How are you doing? Hope you're home. You're home. That's good to hear, man. That is good to hear. Well, there we go, guys. What's the nearest airport now? The nearest airport is Lima Tango Bravo Tango. That is nearest, and that's 19 nautical miles away. So that's pretty far away, actually. Lima Tango Bravo Tango. Did I say that correctly? Lima Tango Bravo Tango. Yeah. So, yeah, guys, it's yeah, updating planes. Yeah, I'm flying on flaps. I'm flying on flaps. We are slowing down. We are slowing down. So that's the reason why I'm flying on flaps, because there should be a gymnasium here that we are going to try and find. A gymnasium. It should be near somewhere. I'm not sure, actually. And as I said, if you blink, you'll miss it. It is really small. And I'm zooming in on the map a little bit just to make sure that I'm close. Yeah, oh, I'm still a little way off. I'm still a little way off. You stop climbing. Actually, I'm really low. Yeah. Maybe I should pay attention a little bit more to flying, actually, instead of... Why am I at... yeah, stall. Beirut incoming. Yeah, exactly. No, saved it. Yeah, up with the flaps. Maybe don't do that right now. There it goes again. Here it goes again. You know what? I'm heading for the cockpit right now. Yeah. Let's level this thing out a little bit. There we go. Using 2 DC-3s with turboprops. Really? So they actually are still flying people back and forth from, I think that would be Argentina towards Antarctica? Or is that in the northern polar region, like in the North Pole? Or is it in the in Antarctica there, Grand Tucker Martin? 140, ouch, 170 euros. Oh, good lord. That's for DCS. Yeah, okay. It's coffee and Shoni time. Joey Bolo, hello, my friend. I almost didn't notice you there slipping into the channel. Good to see ya. Do 2 DC-3s make a DC-6? No. Yeah, no. No. It's like, no. Alright, zooming in again, because we need to find Sart. Use them in both regions. BT, beer tokens. Alright. Hey, Fort Noob! I had not noticed... Are you here as well, Fort Noob? Dude! Didn't I say hello to you? No, say it ain't so, Fort Noob. There he is. Ah, Fort Noob right there. Ah, dude! Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello. W Actual, good to see you, man. Thank you very much for that follow. I really appreciate that. And welcome to the channel, my friend. Welcome to the channel. I hope you are enjoying what you're seeing right now. We are trying to find Sart, and Sart has a gymnasium. Actually, it's really small, but yeah, it should be somewhere in this area. Actually, interesting. We are looking for it. We are looking for it. Let me see. Let me see. Make sure I don't descend too much. No, it's not behind us. It's not behind us. I'm pretty sure it's not behind us. It's still in front of us. Hope you're doing well, by the way, Fort Noob. Hope you're doing well. Thank you very much for that follow, man. I really appreciate that. I really, really do. As I said, I always appreciate each and every follower. As well as every lurker. I mean, you guys are all the cabin crew. Let's face it, you're all the cabin crew. Everyone's the cabin crew. Whether you like it or not, we assimilate you. We assimilate you. Yes. Resistance is futile. Indeed. Can't believe I haven't followed you already. Don't worry about that, Fort Noob. Do not worry about that at all. It is always a pleasure to have you here, my friend. Whether you are a lurker, a follower, or a sub. It's all good for me, man. It is all good for me. Like to hang around gymnasiums. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know how to respond to that, actually. I don't know how to respond to that. I'm not in the cabin crew. I get served by them. But so it's yeah. Oh, I think that's it, actually. Yeah, there it is. There it is. All right, let's slow down a little bit. There it is. And now we can go flaps. Yeah, there it is. That is the actual gymnasium. That is a actual Roman gymnasium. Now you need to have the Wonders of Turkey mod installed to see this. It is really tiny, but yeah, there it is. It looks really good, actually. Now make sure I don't fly into a mountain or something. Wouldn't be the first time, won't be the last. Let's face it. Let's face it. But there it is, guys. That is the gymnasium right there. A little bit more speed right there. Dangerous driving, yes indeed. Hashtag dangerous driving indeed. But it's worth it. Look at that. Ah, that is pretty cool. That is actually pretty cool. That is a nice model right there. That is an absolutely nice model right there. Highly detailed. Highly detailed. Warlock Actual. Are we able to land on any flat surface? Yes, we are. It does look great. It really does. Skiing over the mountains. Yeah, exactly. That was really dangerous driving. Oh, no, 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 no. Camper, you didn't. You didn't. No. What did you do? Camper, what did you do? But yeah, Warlock Actual, yes, you can actually land on any flat surface. Actually, the funny thing is, if you buy the or download one of the ultralights, you can land even on things like bridges, on roofs. It's insane. No! Autopilot crash. Dude. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. Another 8 million down the drain. Yeah, exactly. But you can actually, I've seen people actually land on the roof of Chernobyl, of the power station and stuff like that. It's get the broom and mop, clean up the aisle, clean up on aisle 7, on aisle 12. In this case, we have a crash. Missing man. F for camper, guys. F for camper. No, I'm out of drink. That's not good as well. Had to land. Long conference call. No problem there, Weem. No problem. You know that. You know that. Rejoining. Come on in there, man. Get in there. As A friend of the channel always says, get in there. I have no idea what you just said there, Nicholas, but I'm pretty sure it's Danish. So, yeah. In Aerosol form, the just post was the work on the gauges of the Twin Otter. Ah, Guybrush, I know, right? I know. And I told you they are working on one. There is a Twin Otter coming. I know it is your thing, but yeah, I mean, I know it is your thing, the Twin Otter, but it is coming. I knew it was coming. So, yeah, start saving up, my friend. Start saving up. I've been waiting for the Xbox release. Yeah, it's going to be very interesting. I mean, first of all, it's going to be interesting in a few ways. How will it run? It will be multiplayer on release, so it will be also cross-platform. So that means that PC and Xbox should be flying in the same area. That's pretty cool. Also, they also Ferrelli. Maybe it won't desktop crash. Yeah, let's hope not. Hope not there, Ferrelli. But yeah, it also, the second thing is, of course, on the Xbox, how will it run? I mean, will it run on 30 FPS? 60 FPS? I don't know. I have no clue how they are going to set that. Not only that, but... well, that's actually a good point there, Grantiger Martin. The thing is, they are actually... What they are going to do is... and that is pretty cool, actually. The information about the modding and community folder stuff. What they are actually going to do is they are going to create a section for free mods in the marketplace themselves. So people who make mods for Microsoft Flight Simulator can and want to have them on the Xbox, you can actually download them from the free marketplace section. You won't need to install that on some kind of strange way, but you can install it directly from the marketplace. So people could basically, like for instance Puffin Flight with We Love VFR, he could basically upload that straight into the free marketplace mod section, and you can download that and install it on Xbox, which is pretty cool. So they are working on that actually. I know that for a fact. But yeah, how is DirectX 12 going to run on both machines? Is it going to run as well on PC as we hope that it will be? So yeah, I'm tempted to get the Xbox for the game. Then I can just play it on my sofa. Yeah. Yeah, no problem there, Warlock. No problem. I'm always. I mean, you can. Boop. You can ask. Still the red card. You can ask any question that you want. Because there's no such thing as a stupid question. However, be prepared for a stupid answer, in my case. So, yeah. Be prepared for a stupid answer. And if you are wondering, I mean, it is there for a reason. Keep in mind, Pilot's an idiot. So, yeah. I mean, most of you guys know this by now, but for those that are new, keep in mind, Pilot's an idiot. It's there. You're all warned. You are all warned. Seems very confident it will perform well. Yeah, I've heard that as well. In their words, we think performance improvement won't be high on people's wish list. Well, yeah, big call. Interesting to see how it goes. I know, Brace. I mean, it's like, yeah, performance improvements are really, really high, actually, on the wish list. So, yeah. Shoni, a joke. What did the fish say when he swam into the wall? Damn. That one's for you there, Nicholas. That one's for you. Did it get the red card? Did it? Oh, thanks. Dankjewel. Ooh, you drink. Still good. Excellent. Something fishy going on. I know. It's already working on the PC. Yeah. Also, how will the Xbox controller translate to flight sim requirements? Actually, I actually use it. I use it in my case. To be honest, I use it for outside views. You're going to see that in a few minutes' time. Once I land, I will go to the outside view, and I use the controller for that. But you can completely configure the controller for actually flying the plane. So yeah, you can fly it on a controller. I would not recommend it. I mean, in my case, it's kind of like from top to bottom, or from bottom to the top, actually. For control peripherals, it's like keyboard and mouse. Then it is a controller of some sort. Joystick HOTAS, so hands on throttle, joystick and a throttle. And then from there up the yokes, the rudders and stuff like that. So yeah, those are the best ways to control the planes. So it's, yeah, but you can actually fly it with a controller. It's possible. It is possible. So, and I've seen people in when the game was released the sim was released in September, there were a lot of issues of people not getting their hands on either flight yokes or joysticks even. Everything was sold out. So yeah, a lot of people were actually starting to fly with a controller. A lot of you out there were basically doing that. No problem to lurk there, my friend. Is there an arcade mode? Warlock, yes there is. You can basically set it to as hard or as easy as you want. If you want to fly it completely arcadey style, yes you can. In my case, I have all my settings to high realism. So I'm flying real life weather. The plane handles like it should. It's all accurate. It's all accurate. But yes, you can set it to if you bounce off the ground, you simply bounce back right off the ground and fly up again. You can't crash. You can set to infinite feel if you want. It's all possible. Yeah. You can set it to as crazy as you want. But that does not change the way it looks. So yeah. I flew a few months with the controller. It's not immersive, but it's okay. Exactly. There was no way to get a joystick or yoke. Exactly, at that period. In September, October. So yeah. But I'm interested now how it will work with the controller. The avionics on the Xbox without a mouse. That is a very good point. But apparently you can actually connect any kind of keyboard to the new Xbox version. So the old one, I'm not sure. But the new one, yeah. You basically could connect a mouse and keyboard if you wanted. As far as I know, I'm not sure, but I think that is correct, actually. I use a laptop when I'm not in my office. Game room using the full setup. I use an Xbox controller. However, I recommend throttle quadrant because the missing buttons is a pain. Yeah, that. So exactly that. Exactly that. Exactly that. Yeah. Do the dance. No. So yeah, it's and MCDUs will be interesting. Exactly, Brace. I mean, yeah, it would not be my first choice to fly it on to play it on an Xbox, but it's going to be really interesting. And don't forget, guys. For instance, if you can get your hands on a Honeycomb, and that's a big if, let's face it. If you can get your hands on Honeycomb stuff, Honeycomb, the Bravo and throttle and the Charlie rudder pedals work out of the box on an Xbox. For the Alpha Yoke Quadrant, you can actually get a dongle, a USB dongle, and connect it also to the Xbox, so that all these peripherals should work on an Xbox. They should. So yeah, I want to connect it to my Atari ST. If you have one running, that would be crazy. That will be absolutely crazy. Are there new aircraft models that Microsoft is planning to release? Funnily, a funny thing you asked that Warlock. Actually, there are constantly new airplanes being released. Asobo themselves, because it's not really Microsoft, it's actually Asobo, is releasing a plane here and there. They already released the Top Rudder 103 Ultralight, which you can get for 10 beer tokens in the marketplace. They are now working on the Husky as well. But a lot of the planes that you can actually get are from third-party developers, and you can basically buy them in the marketplace. Now, don't compare that the third-party developed release planes with, for instance, downloadable content. It is not the same thing. What you do in a flight simulator is once you get into the flight simulator, you basically you take one plane or two planes or three planes maybe, and that's the planes you will be flying for a long time to come. And yes, they can go up to about 200 euros, $200, or 200 beer tokens for that matter. And yeah, they can be very expensive sometimes, but don't forget, these planes are also, I will redeem that hi there, Lord Fetchner, and hello, my friend. Not sure if I said hello to you, Lord Fetchner, but yeah, I'm going way too high, Guybrush. I'm going way too high. I should be going going lower. There, but yeah, once I'm talking, you know, guys. But yeah, it's the thing is, basically what you get is if you buy planes, you don't buy all the planes, you don't buy all the airports, you just buy a few, and those are the few that you actually start to fly out with. And during your experience, your flight simulator experience, you actually start to buy more and more. But it's all just up to you how you spend your money there. Been lurking until now. Good to see you, my friend. Hello, hello, hello. Hope you're doing well. So yeah, 34 left. Yeah, that could be right. That could be right, actually. Let me have a look. Jordy, let me have a look. Because, actually, I'm not sure if you guys have seen this already, but this is really cool. I have Navigraph charts right there. Yes. Pretty good. Pretty good. There we go. Let's select that. And let's see. What is the airport information? We have 34 left, 34 right. Yeah, that sounds about right. So it's no ILS on 34 left. There isn't there? No. Just VOR. So it's 34 right if you want to land with ILS, and the ILS setting for 34 right is 110.3. 110.3. The approach distance you can see right here. Yeah, 34 right. I think you will take Body P. It's up to you. I think I will be taking 34 right actually. So yeah. I'm not asking the ATC, by the way. I'm just coming in. So I'm no longer asking the ATC. It used to send me all over the place, and usually when I landed, it gave me a tailwind. So that was insane. That was absolutely insane. But there we go, guys. Boop. I will be pasting that over so you guys can now see me coming in. That is me coming in right there. Now I am going to we are going to fly over Izmir a little bit first. And, oh, here we go again. Boop. Yeah, exactly. How realistic is the ATC? Yeah. Right now, it sounds cool. It feels realistic, but usually it's a mess. It really is a mess right now. And they are working on it like crazy, by the way, Warlock. They are working. It's really hard to get that right. It is really, really hard. And it also, I think there was even some kind of weather bug going on. So yeah, it was really, really strange how things were working out with that. It was really strange, but yeah, they are trying to make it better, but it's still not perfect. It's not perfect. But then again, don't get me wrong. I mean, the simulation has been released only like 8 months ago. It's still very, very young, very, very fresh. I mean, and also Warlock. What's really cool, and for those that do not know this. I did not add any kind of scenery to this. None. This is out of the box. What you see here, it runs on Ultra, 1440p, but it's out of the box. This is what it looks like, guys. If you get this on the Xbox, this is what it looks like. Yeah, this is exactly what it looks like. So, oh, good lord. So yeah, it's yeah. You can use Pilot to ATC, cool app for the ATC. Yeah, I know. I heard a lot of good things about it actually. Channel predictions is up. Oh, good lord. Yeah, it is amazing. It is absolutely amazing. But not only that, let me show you a few other things. I mean, this is live. I'm doing this actually as we speak. There we go. You want sunset? There's a sunset. Lights are coming on. You can see the road right there. I mean, that's it. The star map, it's very hard for you guys to see, but can you pause time? Yeah, I can basically pause. I can set it to pause if I want. But the funny thing is, the simulation around you continues, but you just stay fixed in your position, so you stay paused. Everything else moves along. I'm not doing that. Unfortunately, I'm not showing you that because that would pause my flight, and I keep my flight as real as I can. But yes, you can do that. You can pause time. You can... I mean, I can set the weather to basically anything I like. Broken clouds. Here we go. Broken clouds. Za, 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 pushing up the clouds. Yeah, za, 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 yeah, there it goes. I mean, there you go. Just change the clouds right there. I mean, if you want it, clear weather, sure. No problem. There you go. Clear skies. There you go. Za, za, yeah. Yeah, we are pushing up the clouds, yeah. I mean, there you go. Oh, you want to see the sun come up? Sure you can. No problem. Here we go. All the way. There goes the sun. Boop. Sun coming up. There it is. I mean, this is real time. I can set it to snow. I can set it to rain. I can change the wind. I can change everything. Absolutely everything. Or just simply push boop and boop. And there we go. This is what it actually looks like right there. Warlock, the star locations are exactly real. They are absolutely, totally, utterly real. Absolutely. You can actually navigate by them if you want. Snow. There you go. Snow. And now we have snow. Za, za, pushing up the clouds here as well. Yeah, za, za, za. This is Turkey in winter. Yeah, not realistic. But yeah, this is what Turkey looks like in the winter. And yes, the lakes there are actually frozen. I mean, that can actually freeze over. Funnily enough, you can land on frozen lakes. Yes, you can. Live weather. There we go. And we're back. It's that easy. It is that simple. You can freeze and fall. Be careful. Yeah, I know. I mean, well, I'm not frozen over yet, so that's good. I forgot that we are near the Middle East. Time for a hookah. Ooh, yeah. So, yeah, that's a thing. But yeah, guys, it is that simple. It is really, really that simple. So, okay, what were we going to do? I'm closing that off. Opening that again. Where are we? We are there. Oh, I forgot the map, though. Oh, that's a bit of a shame. That is a bit of a shame. I was hoping that it would actually remember that, but it doesn't. But that's fine. Alright, approach. We were doing a 34 right approach. Right there. And I am overlaying. Alright, guys. We are going to, yeah. I'm going to come in for a landing. Heading towards, turning towards waypoint. Let me see, what is the waypoint that I want to hit? I think not D 1.9. I think a little bit further. Menderes. I think I'm heading for Menderes. Yes. And then heading straight in. So what I need to do is actually... can you customize the pilot model? I think you can, but it's pretty hard actually. I think you can. Yeah. I think there is a way to do that, but yeah. But it's pretty hard. 110.3. Alright, guys. Remember, 110.3. So let's set this to 110.3. 110.3. There we go. And switch that one over. That's now on. It has found it already. We are switching over the CDI to the localizer right there. That has picked it up as well. Thank you very much. So, thank you very much, G-Nice. Thank you very much for following me. I really, really appreciate that. And welcome to the cabin crew. Welcome to the cabin crew, my friend. All right. All right, my friends. Let's see how we are doing. I'm switching over here as well. I will redeem that hydrate. Well played, Brace. Well played. All right. Overlay. There we go. What we need to hit is, let me see, I think 3,900 feet, so we're actually pretty good. We are actually pretty good. Box 1! Have they integrated Navigraph? Yes, they have! Yes, they have, and it's sexy. Unfortunately, it does not remember, if you close it up, it does not remember the maps. That they need to work on, but yeah, this is it, my friend. Right there. There we go. Alright. We were going for that runway right there, so... There we are. There we are. Heading towards the runway. It's fully integrated. It's fully integrated, and it works. Unfortunately, if I now minimize it, it will lose the map right here. So I have to push the map back again. But yeah, it's there. It is there. All right, so guys, 12. I need to be at 3,900 feet or below, and otherwise 1,980. So. Basically, we're going to hit it between right there, that piece right there, LOM and D12, D12 0. So yeah, it is. It really is. It really is. It really is. Unfortunately, right now it also closes the map that I've just chosen. So, but it is there. My VR sucks in this game. I'm sorry to hear that. I hear a lot of people who are actually very enthusiastic about VR. It's not very clear. That's a bit of a shame. That is a bit of a shame. Yeah. Alright, guys. Let me see. Now, I am going to slow down. I am going to definitely slow down. I'm a little bit too low. But that's fine. I'm actually pretty close to... pretty close to the target altitude that I need to be on, but it's not bad actually. It's not bad. All right, I am also now at flaps 10, so we are at flap speed, so that should be good. Trying to keep it a little bit steady right there. Any other surprises they have done? No, not that much actually. Not that much actually. It's very stable so far. I have to admit. It is very stable. I really am enjoying, especially since the last update. That went very well, to be honest. Much better than I expected it. So yeah. Why is this not switching over? There we go. That is where we are about to land. Yeah, and it's coming in. So we need to make that turn. We need to make that turn, and we need to make it quickly. Get your predictions in, my friends. Get your predictions in. Yes. Nice headwind as well. That is good. Let's hope it doesn't switch. Let's hope it doesn't switch. As you guys remember, gear down, dude. Dude. Alright, guys. We are coming in on 34 right. That's the one. 34 right. That's the one I'm going for. Thank you very much, Quart. Thank you very much, my friend. Alright. I am low. I am way too low. But it is fine. It is fine. It should be good. If I maintain this altitude a little bit, it gives me the opportunity to slow down a little bit. I'm going now for flaps 20. Alright. A little bit off target right there, but nothing we can correct. Easy enough to correct right now. We are far off still. We are still quite a bit off. 6 nautical miles away. And we are, yeah, PGT 2200 just came in on the same runway. This is going to be interesting. Is it locking on with the G1000? Yeah, it could. If I would have done the approach actually and the autopilot, it would lock on. Yeah, it would totally lock on. Yeah, and it would just simply guide me in just the last few feet, 50 to between 150 feet. I can take over. You can do it manually too. Yeah, I do. I always do it manually, Box 1. I fly each and every flight as manually as much as I can. So yeah, it's easy to fly with a third-person camera view. The 172 is pretty easy to fly with a camera, with a third-party camera view. Yeah, other planes not so much, I have found, but the 172 and the 152 are really easy to fly. If you start out, make sure that you actually do the tutorials on the 152. They're really good. And once you do that, you can switch over to either the G1000, 172, or stay in the 152 and train a lot with that, and it will help you quite a lot. They are, I mean, this plane just wants to fly. It just wants to fly. I am actually flying. I am actually flying, as you guys can see, but it just wants to fly. It's not that hard, so yeah. Is there a flight school? Well, not as they used to have it in 2000 in Flight Simulator X. That flight school is kind of gone. They now have more like a tutorial thing. So yeah, I've flew in a while as I can't get my hands on the throttle. Yeah, I know, honeycomb. I mean, I think it's October or November before they are released again. So it will take a lot of time. A yoke system, but I was going to use a HOTAS, but it broke. Oh, that's a shame to hear, man. A HOTAS is actually a pretty okay way to fly right now. It is okay. I mean, it's not, of course, as nice as you have a throttle system or anything. I mean, a throttle system, having a throttle system, it makes all the difference. It is incredibly how that works. Yeah, I fly, and it's pretty good, really. I mean, Ferrelli, I mean, I kudos, man. I can't do it. I really can't. I tried it, and if I need to, I may be able to, but it's definitely not my thing to fly with a controller. It's yeah. And I was very blessed with the fact that I actually got the yoke system for my birthday from Mrs. Shony Gaming. So yeah. Alright, let's see if we can maintain a little bit of height right there. Haven't figured out what yoke and pedals are. Well, my next choice, to be honest, my next choice for yoke and throttle system will be the honeycomb. I mean, that is very good value for money, in my opinion. Unfortunately, they are unobtainable right now. They're absolutely they're sold out worldwide. I mean, if you can get your hands on one now, you're golden. You're basically golden. All right, guys, bringing it in slow, steady, and slow. But that's the way we go. Yeah, we try to do it smooth, and trust me, it has been. Yeah, with the last update, they actually changed a lot of the flight models on the 152 and the 172, so they made it much more responsive. So I had to relearn basically how to land again. I mean, I thought I had it under control, but yeah, not so much, eventually. Said there are only two big producers for yokes. Yeah, Logitech and Honey. Yeah, well, you also have, of course, the Yoko, who also produces, but you pay immediately like $900 for just the yoke alone. I mean, and that, I think that is a bit steep, to be honest. I think I can see Innsbruck at the end of the runway. No. How is the new Cessnas? As in the updated ones? You mean, Quert? Normal consumer stuff. Yeah, exactly. Grant. I agree. Honeycomb is very good value for money, indeed. I think so. I think at least it is. Yeah. Yeah, and while we were talking, I actually forgot the fact that we, I had to set in my landing, so gaining a little bit of speed. All right, let's see if we can lose a little bit of altitude. No, it's actually a lot lighter to fly. It is a lot more responsive, Quart. It is a lot more responsive. Alright, guys. Let's see if we can... oh, man, I'm way too high. While we were talking, I completely forgot... Yeah, this should be good. This should be interesting. Minus 23. I'm doing my best, my friend. Whoa, side wind. And a lot of it. Oh, come on, come on. Yes. It's a long glide. Yeah, exactly. I already noticed it was a long runway, so I was like, yeah, I'm going to take my time with this one. Come on. Come on. Oh, jeez. There we go. Minus 100 exactly. Minus 100 exactly. I got a few gusts on the side wind there. That was really annoying. That was really annoying. Such a shame. Such a shame. It just kept on floating, guys. Thank you very much, Jiminy Dutch. Thank you very much for that, for those biddies. I am going to stop it right there. Because, as you guys know, I'm going to the outside view. I am going to the outside view. That's what we are going to do. I am going to start up the thing. Doroko, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Usually it goes a little bit better than this. But yeah, I just kept on floating and moving towards the left, which was really annoying. So yeah, but... Alright guys, switching over to the showcase. There we go. I can close that one. Close that one. And as you all know, we are going to start the music and bring it in, guys. Who are coming in? Yeah, no one there, so that's good. And we have Smefje coming in first. Oh, can I make it? There we go. Oh, just missed the landing. That was a lot smoother than mine, actually. That was a lot smoother than mine. We have Camper coming in, followed by Botty P. Camper in the TBM, his new love. The huge float makes sense, though. It always Dutch pilots. Yeah. A little bounce, but don't forget, flying with the keyboard and mouse. Flying with the keyboard and mouse, so yeah, it's, we'll take it, Botty P, coming in. Would you normally pull the throttle out once you have made a runway? It keeps you from long glide. Yeah. Sometimes it depends. It depends. In this case, I had actually the long runway, so I tried to do it a little bit more smoother. AJ Rawlings there as well in the Spitfire, of course, and Botty P landed very nicely. But yeah, if it is a long runway, I don't pull out the throttle immediately. I try to keep it at a low glide, basically. So yeah. Darn, was fishing for a float mix. And I was... yeah, okay. Yeah, I just see what you did there. Unfortunately, I can't do the widget right here. Can I? I think I can, actually. Oh, there we go. Brace yourself, just came in. But yeah, Sim Captain Dave, it kind of depends. It kind of depends. Oh, is Bronzebeard... Bronze? Oh, you're coming in 34 right. Exactly. Exactly. He was saved by a dike. Ouch. And by the way, I'm not an in real life pilot, actually. I'm not an actual pilot. I mean, I just started flying in September last year. So, yeah, it's... I mean, I haven't... oh, we have Bronzebeard, aka JM Knights, Jamel, and Shadowbell right there. But yeah, I'm not an actual pilot, guys. So, yeah. I'm just trying to... Jamel, are you taking off again? What you doing? I don't know what Jamel is doing, but the rest is there as well. We still have Horace coming in. We have Piper, Brace Yourself, Guybrush, Metal Chi. We have Drunk Simming, Amica Music. So, yeah, the group is still coming in. Horus coming in on 34 left, actually. Jamel flying off again. I'm off. I don't care. I'm moving on. Ooh, are we going to have a simultaneous landing? Barely, barely. But especially, for instance, if you are flying a Airbus, too many on the runway. If you're flying an Airbus, for instance, once you hit the 50 feet mark, you basically turn off the engines. Basically, you put the throttle down to idle. So yeah, it does actually help. You throttle the idle, you throttle to idle, and you you start the flare. So yeah, Piper right there as well. Then full reverse, exactly. Then full reverse, yeah. Are there crash physics in Microsoft Flight Simulator? Yeah, well, there are. If you crash if you overstretch your plane, it will crash. But basically, the screen goes black. Warlock, yeah, the screen does go black. So if you turn off those crash physics, then you can see yourself bouncing around. But yeah. Brace yourself. Very, very nice landing. I heard landing in the Spitfire is a lot easier actually. Ooh, a tiny bounce there. A tiny bounce, but it's fine. Oh, and we have Guybrush coming in, followed by Metal Chi right behind him. Drunk Simming after that. That is Guybrush. Well done, my friend. Well done. Close enough, close enough. Considering you are also flying with a keyboard and a mouse. No, he's still up. He's still up. We have Metal Chi. Yeah, I had the same thing, Metal Chi. Exactly the same thing. Suddenly pushed to the left. So weird. I saw it happen with you now as well. That was so strange. A sudden push towards the left. Like there is a gust coming from there or something like that. And it might not, that might not be that strange actually. It could be that that hill right there is actually influencing the weather patterns and the wind patterns. So that could happen actually. It's now that I notice it, that hill right there might have been the problem with those buildings. Funnily enough. Amica coming in the A320 right there. That's is that an A320? No, that's the 787. Does it have the bounce? Ah, very nice. Very nice right there. Yes. Yeah. Alright, and we have Elron McBong. Sorry, man, I just missed you. I just missed you, but there you are. Elron McBong safely on the ground as well. Safely on the ground as well. And we have Jamel coming in for a second time. Buddy P, you're still there? Yeah, Buddy P is all the way over there. But Jamel is coming in. Man, that 787, they are going to actually rework the 787, by the way, guys. If you have the premium version, that will include the 787, and they are the Dreamliner, and they are going to rework that. It's going to be are you bouncing? No. Oh, there he is. Slight hitch right there. And he's off again. He's off again. All right, guys. Where am I? Oh, I'm over here. There I am. Yeah. Everyone around me, right there. Join up if you want or if you can. But here we are, guys. Here we are. We have landed once again in Turkey today. Thank you all very much for being here. I truly enjoyed this flight a lot. Tomorrow we will be continuing our flight towards Antalya, which is really cool. And from there on, coming Friday, you guys get to be do the cabin crew takeover if you want. So if anyone has a nice flight plan in mind, do the cabin crew takeover and set it over to. Let's turn off the music. Nailed it. And yeah, so yeah, it's that is pretty cool, guys. You can do the cabin crew takeover if you want. So that's it for today. I hope you guys all enjoyed yourself. I will see you again tomorrow, 1 p.m. Central European time, Standard Time. So that's Paris, Amsterdam time. And I hope you have a wonderful evening. Thank you very much for spending your time here. And I will see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye all. ready. I am now going to play for God. It is indeed. Here we go. We can raise the clouds. We are going to raise the clouds. There we go. And we're doing it again a little bit. Okay, there we go. It looks beautiful. Yes. All right. Nope. Don't stall. Don't stall on me now. Ah! I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. City for the next fly. City for the next fly will be Innsbruck. It is Alt F4? No. Oh, dang. I fell for it. I actually fell for that. Next one. Yeah, it's getting worse and worse. Whoa! Right. Well. Oh. No, no, no. Oh, no! No! And this time. Oh, break! Ah, no! No! Amir Namazia, thank you very much for that follow there and that raid. Thank you very much. Unfortunately, we had to go. Thank you very much for spending your time over here, and I will see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.